Live, so we might as well get
Yo, it's the Eddie Block Show. Drunk uncle on the side, ready, let's go. Hey, it's the Eddie Block Show. If you agree or disagree, let them know. Yo, drunk uncle, drink more. We got 2 hours of chat like strange animals. Eddie Block and drunk uncle are great hosts, and we got 50 mods for the trolls. Let's roll. Yo, it's the Eddie Block Show. Drunk uncle on the side, ready, let's go. Hey, it's the Eddie Block Show. If you agree or disagree, let them know. Yo, drunk uncle, drink more. We got 2 hours to chat like strange animals. Eddie Block and drunk uncle are great hosts, and we got 50 miles for the trolls. Let's roll.
what's up over there. What's up, Indigo? We got Willow, we got Sharon, Kim Tone. What's up, everybody? What's up, 77?
Eddie, you a fool for this one, man. Mr. Nice Guy. Proud boy. Yeah, I'm a proud boy. Here to tell y'all, we here, baby. We here. Keep on watching. Keep on listening. Don't pay attention. Woo! 2021. We're in the house. Trump's coming back, baby. Conservative.
You forgot the one in the chamber. What's up, everybody? How's it going? How's it going? Let me send Drunk Uncle the link. Oh my gosh, I got a whole bunch of text messages. Didn't even realize it. So how's everybody doing today? How's everybody doing? I don't know if you saw my video earlier, but I got some stuff that came up. And let's see, who's in here? What's up, Stephen Atkins? Julius is here. Hope y'all are having fun. Excuse me. Starting to get over my cold. Finally starting to get over it. Let's see what's going on here. Don't want to be in. I gotta leave that open for when Drunk shows up. I want this to see. What's up, Gypsy Lady? I'm doing all right. Trying to find a lawyer right now, or counsel, I guess. I got a call and I got a call and an email today saying I need to go, or I don't need to, but they want me to go speak in front of, or they want to interview me for that January 6th commission. And it's funny, they're like, we're, this is nothing but has to do with political. And I'm like, yeah, right, whatever. And at first, I thought I had to. And then I spoke with a couple of my friends' lawyers who I'm a witness for. So they can't represent me, but they were like, normally when somebody goes to a place like this, they're all, you're not under investigation, but it is good. Uh, it is good information to speak with a lawyer first before you go do it, because apparently here's the thing. This is what they try and get you to do. So if you go to this committee and you say, yeah, I was there for about 5 minutes, and you are actually there for 15 minutes, they consider that lying to them. You lied. So you just lied to Congress. So you're screwed. So and I understand I'm not subpoenaed, so I'm gonna cancel my meeting right now. I'm gonna be like, you know what? Sorry, I need to obtain counsel, and then I'll talk to you, because I don't know what the heck's going on with this. To be honest with you, um, let's see. Anyways, stupid people. Um, oh, that's what I was trying to look for. Yeah, Joe Biggs' lawyer is. I gotta call him. He said he'll call me tomorrow. In fact, I gotta reply to him. Sorry, just saw this. I'm not telling you guys what I'm writing. Just saw this. So I don't know. It's weird. But anyways, what's up, real life? Today was a long day. I had to. You guys ever you guys got noticed that I got a new little stop for what do you call it? A new head. Just say don't. I don't remember. Just I don't remember. I do not remember 1,000 times. Yeah, right. So I don't know. I don't know why they want to talk to me all of a sudden. Just because they watched me on HBO last night or something like that. They knew who I was before. They knew who I was before. Damn, somebody's snoring over here. Um, what else? What else? What else? But no, today I went with my stepdad down to Fresno, and beforehand I went to go to dump some trash, go load up my propane tanks. Oh my gosh, this fool just like some guy on Twitter is trying to mess with me. He's like, yeah, you should be embarrassed. You've been arrested for your actions on January 6th. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I was never arrested. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. And he goes back, well, I know this, and then now he's trying to say all kinds of other stuff. He's just trying to be stupid. People don't know what the hell they're talking about. What's up, Eva? But yeah, when I went to Madera, got propane, went to Fresno, took forever. My stepdad wanted to go to Lowe's, so I helped him there. Then he wanted to go eat lunch. Then I went to Costco. Then I had a phone call for like an hour inside Costco. Didn't get here till 5. Had to look up shows. Anyways, or look up news. So my day didn't go as fast as I wanted it to, or it went as faster than I wanted it to. It didn't go as planned. But does anybody's life go as planned? How many of you in here can plan a day and you have a list of shit that you're gonna go and get done? How many of you actually complete all of your everything on your list? Or maybe do I just over hope I can get stuff done? You think the tube is mad at us? Why, Eva? Why? Because are they not giving you notifications? They don't give notifications really anymore on my stuff. The tube doesn't like Eddie because I'm conservative. Oh, they mess with you. Why are they messing with you, Eva? Why would they mess with you? Look at that picture of Eva there. Eva is a crazy chica. I just want to talk to you now that you're the star of the show, Eddie. All right. Dude, I like the ending. I did like how they showed me in the end. I don't know if there's nothing. There's nothing going on. I wonder how many new subscribers or how many people are going to come watch the show tonight because they watched me on HBO last night. I think they did a pretty good job. Did anybody go out there and sign up for HBO, get the free week trial so they could watch it? You never planned, Josephine? I don't say I would plan, but when I get up in the morning, I'm like, all right, I want to get this done, that done, this done. So I kind of plan. Start calling radio stations and get louder. Yeah, right. Uh, oh, we all love you. We all love you, Eva. What's up, Diggleworp? How the heck's it going? How the heck's it going? Yeah, I am close to Fresno, Richard. But I'm up in the mountains, so it takes me that's about 50 minutes to get down there, doing the speed limit. You know. What's up, Josh? What's up, Jeannie? What's up, Chris Nelson? How the heck you doing? Hola, Josephine. ¿Cómo estás? So yeah. Um, you plan to see me tomorrow? You're gonna throw a party? What's up? So pro pool guy, you're close. You're over there in Sac. I did some work when I could actually walk better, and I was a plumber. I worked in Roseville, so I know I even got my mountain man beard going. At least I'm trying to. I'm trying to. What's up, Texas born? How's it going over there? Shoot, I had a lot of surgeries at Kaiser up there by Arden Mall. My ex-wife used to always go to Arden Mall and go watch a movie when I was in surgery. Because my surgeries average around 8 to 10 hours. What's sexy? My beard, you think? I don't know. A lot of people say they don't like my beard. What's up, the bearded patriot? What's up? How's it going? How's it going? So, man, it's getting wintertime. It's getting dark. I gotta go and get my stepdad's Jeep out tomorrow so we can go the Fauci thing. He lied under oath. Which one? I missed that one. I missed that one. Well, when doesn't he lie under oath? I mean, Fauci's. Excuse me. He doesn't lie. He bends the truth, right? Eddie Vlog Militia save him from the feds. The feds aren't coming after me. I did nothing wrong, you know. I didn't break down any barriers. I didn't do anything. I didn't go into a building, so they can say whatever the hell they want, you know. Oh no, he filmed stuff. Let's get him. Uh oh, lying to Congress? Are you wait? Let's see. Hold on. Oh, because they're talking about the gain of function, Josh. Yeah, yeah. You saw my video earlier. Which one, Nelly? Which one? This coffin. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. We got a lot of them in here watching. Dude, that's weird. Hold on. There we go. Now it pops up. Your sons are half Mexican and half wild beast. Let me guess. Are they? Are you the wild beast part? Teeny. Let's see. Oh, after a while, it looked like it was just a bunch of scribble. It looked like it was just a bunch of scribble. Then I started reading. I was like, oh wait, it's just she's saying hi to everybody. You can type fast with those fingers there, Genie. No, Celtic something or other. Ah, I gotcha. I gotcha. Well, we're just waiting for Drunk Uncle. As soon as Drunk Uncle shows up over here, guys, we're gonna go ahead and we'll start the show. We're just kind of you're you're gonna do an interview with Kami Pelosi gang. I'm not gonna do. I don't know. We're gonna see. I've been looking into it and trying to get a lawyer, so we're gonna see. Oh shit! It's still in my truck. I'll wear it. I'll wear it tomorrow, Richard. I'll wear it tomorrow. I still haven't even unloaded my truck from Vegas yet. I have been so busy. Lagunitas, I don't know. I'm not a fan of beer like that, especially those tough beers. You know, I call them tough beers. I don't know. They're too strong for me. I can drink whiskey straight, but you give me those um you give me those beer. I think they taste like wood. I don't like beer, especially the strong. If I'm gonna drink beer, I'm like drunk uncle. I'm gonna drink Bud Light. Did you ever get your birthday email? My birthday email? What birthday email, Eva? What are you talking about? What's up, Wolf? What's up, God rides a Harley? Yeah, so I'm not subpoenaed, so I'm gonna cancel the meeting and be like, hey, sorry. I'll get at you one after I have an attorney. Oh no, I don't think I. Maybe I did. You sent me the same exact picture you sent me a couple months ago, so I might have. I might have. I think I did get that, Eva. I didn't respond to you. Let's see. You're old and slow. You're not. Nobody's old and slow in here. Nobody's old and slow. Let's see what's going on. As a professional journalist, you will participate in a public. Hold on, let's see. As a subject, you don't have to agree to preliminary filtering, etc. Okay, I gotcha. Well, it's good to know. My buddy Ty is giving me. Ty's the guy that knows all the laws and shit like that. He's the one that helps me out with stuff if I need it. And I got my media law book up here. But media law is a total different thing than real law. What's up, Eden? How the heck you doing? What's up, Eric? So yeah, in fact, you know what? I'm gonna email them right now. Cancel this shit right now. Let me see, where is it? Bum, ba, dun, 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 dun. I get too many emails every day. Way too many emails. KP Auto. Where the hell is it? Oh, here it is. Reply. I'll reply to this one. U.S. House Select Committee to investigate the January 6th attack on the U.S. Capitol. Reply. Mr. So and so. I won't say his name. I guess he's famous. I don't know. I looked him up. And I would like I've been talking to some people and would like to obtain counsel. I'm going to say obtain an attorney because I don't know which counsel it is. Obtain an attorney before. Could you please could we please put this on hold? Put this on hold until I can speak with a lawyer. Speak with an attorney. How about that? How does that sound? It's funny though. So these guys knew my fucking phone number and everything. I mean, everybody knows my email address. There goes the email, but not everybody knows my phone number. So how they got my phone number? They're government. I mean, they know everything, right? Shouldn't they already know all this shit already? You bought a Let's Go Brandon shirt today? I gotta start making my shirts. I really do. I gotta start making some shirts. What's going on, Lily? So apparently after Nancy Pelosi and her friends watched my video, or watched my video, watched the HBO video last night with me on it. They want me to come in for the January 6th select committee, and they want to interview me. Well, they want to interview me through FaceTime or Zoom or some shit like that. So I just put a cancel on it. Yep, the crazy. In fact, you know what? Joe Biggs' lawyer. Joe Biggs' lawyer. He's like, we were talking the other day, and he's like, "Man, he's all, I'm glad I get to talk to the crazy cripple." He's all, you're one of the top people on my list and well known. So I thought that was kind of funny. He's like, I feel like I know you. He's all, but all I can hear in my head is crazy cripple every time I talk to you. Yeah, I should tell him to screw off, right? I mean, unless they have a subpoena, they can't make me come talk to him. So I'm gonna talk to a lawyer first. I just, it's what the heck do you do, What the heck do you do? That's the Mark Levin goes right to your bone. Small hats do that to me now. Yeah, Mark Levin does have one of um those kind of voices, right? I mean, it's very distinct. He's got like a nasal kind of nose. I mean, he's got a. I'm not gonna say it. You love lawyers, Gypsy Lady. Well, you know one. Yeah, I'm gonna get a lawyer. Just they're expensive. What do lawyers cost? Like $400 or $500 an hour? Holy shit. That's the problem. The General Electric unions walked off in Ohio about the vax today. Really? Yeah. Yeah. I should show them the video of the cops dropping me, huh? That would be cool. That would definitely be good. I loved how in the video last night that they showed the me telling the cops that, he said, he's gotta carry my shit, and I told him, you know, it's not my shit. It's not shit. It's my way of getting around. That was awesome because it showed how I was getting treated by the cops. You know, so it was only one guy that was being a dick, though. To be honest with you, I should have a lawyer on retainer at all times. I don't have that kind of money. What kind of money do you think I have, Lillian? Jeez Louise, I can barely get by now as it is. You know, if I could find a lawyer that would do it for nothing, that would be great. If anybody knows of I have a friend looking into a lawyer for me right now, and so if anybody knows one that'll do it for free, let me know. Yeah, who knows? Maybe and a lot of them might want to do it just to make a name for themselves, right? Retainer usually doesn't cost much, huh? I don't know. I've never dealt with lawyers before. I've never really had the need for a lawyer. You know. So, Eva was definitely harassed at the Capitol, but I mean, you know, yeah. Somebody gave me. There's a website that I can go to, where it's all. Let's call Saul. You should have showed the video of the after effects of that day and all the bruises, right? Yeah, I still have the video, so that works at least. Let's call Saul. I never really watched that. I watched what was the show that it came from? But I haven't watched Let's Call Saul yet. Maybe I should start watching that. But I'm still trying to get through Chicago Fire. Still trying to get through Chicago Fire. $350 to $500 per hour. They need $3,500 to $5,000 as a retainers. Yeah, Richard Hurts. Exactly. Lawyers are not cheap. Yeah, I'm not as Breaking Bad. Thank you, Josh. Yeah, thank you, God Rides the Harley and Ellie. I just don't You got to be famous in order to get lawyers for free, and I'm not famous, so yeah, we haven't heard about Kyle Rittenhouse lately, have we? He's been out of the mix for a while. He's been out of the mix for a while. He went to court what, like 2 or 3 months ago for the last time? I'm not sure. Really, it is, huh? Maybe I'll have to get into it. Chicago will be on fire this weekend. Chicago's on fire every day. I mean, how many shootings are there every day in uh in Chicago? Jeez Louise. Not famous, just informed. I try and be informed, but the problem is I also have a real bad memory. You guys may not know, but my memory sucks. Um, his trial starts in November. Oh, thank you, Wolf. Thank you very much. Oh, by the way, so if you guys know, over the weekend they had the Fall Love Fest. Well, now we got the Spring Love Fest. Unread messages. Let me see if I can see if they have a flyer for it. I don't even know where the new Love Fest is going to be at. Does anybody know where the Spring Love Fest is going to be at now? Let's see if I can find out real quick. Oh, it looks like Chad Loader's messing with people. But Chad Loader freaking, he blocked me on Twitter. I can't go look at his shit. You can steal $999. Let's see, Chicago did the same thing as the criminalized stealing under $1,000. So $999 a day, huh? Wow, think about that. If you could steal, so let's just think of this. If you could steal $999 worth of stuff every day, you sell it for half price. That's $500 a day. Do it 3 times. Do it 3 times. Do it 3 times a day. I mean, 3 times a week. You're making $1,500 a week. That's $6,000 a month, tax free. You could live good off of that. I don't know what are houses cost. What do apartments cost in Chicago? Somebody tell me. Let's look it up. Let's go over here. Let's look up the price of houses in Chicago or rentals. I can't make this one any smaller. I guess not. There we go. Let's go here and let's look up apartment prices in Chicago. Let's see what we're looking at. $5. Yeah, right. All right, start your Chicago apartment. Let's do one bedroom. And let's just look up a one bedroom. Up to $10,000. No way. Let's see what we can get for. Let's see if we can get anything for $1,000 a month in Chicago, Illinois. No, no neighborhoods in particular. Skip. They ask a lot of freaking questions. Let's at least do this. Parking. Man, they have way too many questions. Let's hit next. Next. Having the cheapest price. Let's see. I'm just looking. Man, they ask you like a million freaking questions. Myself and I. Well, let's say if we're making $6,000 a month, your income qualifies for the rent you choose. Never been evicted. Just show me some of the prices. Jeez Louise. Oh, never mind. Way too much. I'm not giving you all that information. Should just gone to apartments.com, huh? Chicago real estate's on fire, really? When you lived in Santa Cruz, the heroin kids used to knock on my door and try to sell you soap and shampoo. They lifted from CVS. Wow. Where the heck is Drunk Uncle? He's still not here yet. I sent him the link. It's almost 6:30. Let's go to Chi-Town. All right, let's go by price. Let's go. Let's see. Let's go to sort by rent, low to high. Oh, they got a whole bunch of stuff for $1. I hate when they do that. It's not really $1. For $550 a month, you can rent a studio. Let's see what it looks like. Question is it going to have a bathroom inside? What do you guys think? Do you guys think it's going to have a bathroom? Because I know in San Francisco, stuff like that, you don't get a bathroom. Okay, so it's got a kitchen area. It's got that. Where's the bathroom? Living and dining. It doesn't show the bathroom. Okay, let's get rid of the photos then. Let's see what it says. Is it going to have its own bathroom? It has one bathroom. Tour the floor plan. Let's see what it looks like. You got to do that. Close to CTA neighborhood store or close. They probably put appliance is not included. You don't even get an appliance, so you got to buy your own fridge and shit for $550 a month. Require last 3 recent current year paycheck stubs. Must be currently working with company or corporation for a minimum of 3 years. No temporary or contact agencies. Temp hire. If receiving public assistance, you gotta whatever. No judgment, criminal history. I don't think this place has a bathroom in there, to be honest with you. For $550 a month. The bathroom is the sink, right? Let's see. Apartment for rent, $650 studio. Let's see if this one has a bathroom. This one at least has a fridge, it looks like. Let's see. How do I go through the different photos? I'll go this way. It's got a fridge. Got a closet. It has a bathroom. Okay. That's actually I didn't think it would be that good for $650. How much it was? 650. Yeah, 650 a month. Not bad. Okay, I thought it'd be cheaper. So think about that. If you can steal 999 stuff dollars a day, sell it for 500 bucks, right? Do a quick flip on 6,000 bucks a month, you can live pretty damn well. Just saying. Dude, drunk uncle still hasn't popped up yet. Where the hell is he? Drunk uncle, where are you? I don't know where you are. Hunter's Moon got you feeling wolfy like. How the hell did he decompose so quickly either? Oh, you're talking about that guy. I don't even that Brian Laundry guy. I've been avoiding that whole situation. I really don't want to see that. I don't want to hear anything about it. That's just I try and avoid some of that stuff. You know, just type in illegal immigrant and everything's free, right? The best let you know is Jesus, and you're about to go before the government people and let them give you the words at the moment. That's some good advice. Definitely some good advice. Let's see. I'm not even getting a text from Drunk Uncle. He must be still coming in. He must still be coming in. What was I gonna? There was something else I was gonna show you guys while we were waiting. Yeah, I don't know where Drunk Uncle is. He must be getting more beer. I'm trying to think what else was I gonna show you guys. So I don't know what it is, but like you guys all come here to watch me, and like there, I was watching a show. I forget what he's connected. No, he's not. I don't see Drunk Uncle here. I don't see Drunk Uncle. So I was watching a show and they were talking about this guy and how he like oh no, you know what it was? It was Bob's Burgers last night, right? Like they all thought Teddy was lonely and stuff, and so Bob went on a road trip with Teddy, and like wherever he went, people knew who he was and was talking to him and stuff like that. And he's like, wow, he's like, you actually, and people were like, yeah, he makes my day. And just, I guess I realized is that what I am? I mean, wherever I go, I can just start talking to people. I mean, ask it. When you guys saw me in Vegas, me and Donnie would just be talking to everybody. And somebody today told me they said, you know what, you just made my day. I'm letting me pet your dog, and thank you for being such a nice person. You and your dog made my day, and so just kind of wonder. I'm like, what do you guys think? Is that like who I am? Is that who I am? I don't know. I think I am. I mean, I can go anywhere and talk to people. Some people hate me. Shit, I get hate mail all the time on Twitter. You don't do you know who you think you are? So what did you think of the documentary God Rides a Harley? Did you like it? I think it was very well. I don't think they portrayed me in a bad light. I think the whole entire thing was good. While they were talking about thank you, Willow. Um they were talking about how all the cops were like, "Oh yeah, the people were attacking us." And you guys couldn't watch it cuz I couldn't show it. But they were actually sitting there showing that people were not attacking the cops. It was the other way around, the cops attacking people. So I liked it, and I saw like somebody mentioned me on Twitter, and like I can't believe that they used Eddie and they showed hit this, but they didn't show all the other stuff being said, and it was just like, hey, don't you know, kind of a big thing. You're amazed that they stayed in the center and didn't lean left. I know, right? God rides a Harley. They didn't lean either way. Oh, Nelia, your money better be on me, cause I'm gonna make it. Mini, the problem is, here's the other thing with Mini Tifa. Um, Mini Tifa has Dustin has like some bone disease to where his bones are soft, right? And you guys know me. I mean, I've fought people who stand up. If I were to get in a fight with Mini Tifa, I would hurt him, and I'd probably go to jail. So I don't know if I mean, I would do it still. If I had to do it, I had to do it. Eva said it right. Let's see what Eva say. Eddie, you're a badass activist who happens to be disabled. Laugh out loud. Really multi-capable, and much greatness. Oh, thank you, Eva. Thank you very much. Yeah, I don't know. I get along with everybody. Well, for the most part, I do. Well, I guess everybody has their. What did I just do? Everybody has their, fu moments where they want to tell everybody, when they want to tell everybody to go off. Yeah, basically, I think Dustin is like Mr. Glass, right? Now that you say Glass Bones, Julius, he's probably just like Mr. Glass. You touch him and you'll break him. Oh, I'm cute. Thank you, Eva. It's laundry, isn't it? Laundrie. I think that's how it's spelled. Not spelled like normal laundry. It's laundry. I didn't want to. I couldn't pay attention to that. I'm here to do political stuff, and I want to try and stay on track. Showing you guys stuff about non-political stuff like that. We don't need that, right? Who cares? If Pozo calls you, don't answer. Who's Pozo? I don't know. Oh, Pelosi. Oh, no. If she called me, I would definitely talk to that chick. Hell yeah, I go off on her. Like, who do you think you are, you son of a bam? And just no, right? I would love to tell that woman off. I'm sure she knows who I am. But Gypsy Lady, I like having a big head. No, the new travel trailer's working fine. The only issue is I've been trying to level it out. It leans one way, right? So I went and I lifted the one side up, trying to go like this so it would straighten itself out. And it just keeps, instead of straightening itself out, it just keeps lifting up. So I got to figure something out. Some people have piss and vinegar in them and you can't deal with them. Yeah. I have that sometimes too, though. All right, well, I don't know what the hell's going on with Drunk Uncle. I know sometimes he has somebody come in and hang out a little late and keep him busy. So, you have one question for Matt Rogers has one question for Nancy Pelosi. Did you screw JFK? Oh, here's Drunk Uncle now. It's about freaking time. Holy jeez Louise. There he is.
There he is.
Okay, so let me put you on here again. Let me share screen. This one, share, do this. Oops, no, I want to do this one. And then now we can go to this one. And there we go. We got Drunk Uncle showing. He's showing off. He's taking off his clothes.
Crotch shot. You
Yeah,
got me.
just a little bit. All right, let me figure out where you're gonna be sitting so I can. There we hold on. Let me crop this down. Let me fix this a little bit. We can fix this. We'll go up here. We'll fix this up here. There we go. Almost ready.
Has Brandy been in tonight? If not, I need to.
No, I haven't seen Brandy tonight.
Okay, I'll text her.
What are you gonna text her?
I had to leave something at the shop, and she needs to know where it is.
Ah, oops, I don't want to do it that way. See, that's
And done.
okay.
Hey, Willow, Paulie.
I guess that'll work. Maybe if I
Hey,
move
Kim,
you.
Indigo. Day was okay.
The screen is much better now because the chat is on our right. You like it on the right hand side? You like it on that side? So what happened at work today? What's up, Miss Diamond Girl? Ooh, oh, Diamond Girl.
Uh, Not much. We had a bit of a miscommunication, and an employee thought that I was going to open the shop today.
Really?
Yeah, the Brandy went in for a little bit, and it was only not open for about 2 hours. and came in, and I had two packages, which is always fun. I love getting new packages, and play some Tetris on the wall because I got a bunch of new juice in and didn't have any room for it.
Ah, I gotcha. Look, I got a new little foamy thing.
Ah, cool.
Maybe you won't
So,
hear the pops anymore. Brandy's her employee, her employer. Brandy is his employer, and
employee.
I mean employee. Well, she thinks she's your employer, right? She thinks so. She's like, I'm his fucking boss. You tell him to shut the f up. So
Yeah. Well, we argue like a old married couple sometimes. I
yeah,
mean, so many people think that we're married.
she's kind of cute too. Too bad
Uh-huh.
she's working for the wrong team. Or I shouldn't say wrong team. I guess that's bad, right? Too bad she's working for the other team.
Yeah.
Is that the right way to say it?
Yeah.
Or should I say another team? I don't know. I can't keep up with all this shit that you got to do. We all had fun last night listening to my HBO thing. Yeah. Oh, I loved watching it. What's up, only Mr. Bill?
Mr. Bill.
Mr. Bill's in the chat. He says trouble's here, which definitely is. Mr. Bill's a lot of trouble.
I still got to do the flag dance challenge, but I don't have a flag pole, so I got to wait till I get a flag pole before I can do the flag dance
Yeah, Mr.
challenge.
Mr. Bill. I didn't see the chat going on today. Were we gonna do one of our group chats today, or are we gonna do it next Thursday? Just curious. Yeah, HBO Max is only $9.99 a month, you guys. Mr. Bill, did you see WYSIWYG and BCP and I on the good old HBO last night? We if not, you can get it for you can sign up through Hulu, get it free for a week, and then you can watch the documentary. It's called, what is it? 4 hours on the is it on the Capitol, or I think it's 4 hours on the Capitol.
They're at the Capitol, something like that. Hey,
Yeah.
Sharon.
You did one of three. Oh man, I missed it. Sorry. I was talking to I was on the phone with the busy thing. So did you see what happened today, drunk? The email and phone number that or phone calls that I got?
Yeah, yeah. I'm curious to get into a little bit more detail about that.
Well, he didn't give me much detail. He called me and this guy says, "Hey, I'm with the what the hell do you call this thing? The January 6th Select Committee for the House of Representatives."
Uh
And
huh.
he said, "We'd like to. We think you might have some pertinent information from us, and we'd like to interview you." And I was like, "Okay." And I didn't know what to do. He's like, "Do you have counsel?" And I was like, "No." And so what I did is right away I got off the phone with them. I contacted Rufio's lawyer and Joe Biggs' lawyer, and they were like, well, Joe Biggs' lawyer just barely got back to me now, but Rufio's lawyer was like, "Hey, Eddie, you should probably get yourself at least speak with an attorney before you go there." So
Absolutely.
I just emailed them and said, "Look, I need to cancel this meeting. I don't want to talk to you guys until after I speak with counsel." So
Yeah. Absolutely.
I have friends trying to find me a lawyer. I just, who knows? They don't even Rufio's lawyer wasn't sure which lawyer I should go with, which kind of lawyer, you know.
Right.
So, and I asked him,
Uh,
I'm like, who's gonna be in
maybe.
this meeting? I'm like, is Nancy Pelosi gonna be in this meeting? And he's like, no, just me and another lawyer. And I was like,
Well, I didn't know if like you were being called in to like testify, like if you were going to be like, you
well,
know,
that's what I asked
one.
him. He said, you're not. He's like, we're not calling. I'm all, am I gonna have to fly to DC? He's like, no, no, no. He's all, we just want to find out if we want to bring you to DC to testify.
I got you.
So I mean, from speak, I don't know. I don't want to go too much into it, but from what I understand, they're not trying to arrest me or get me in trouble because I mean, number one, I didn't do anything wrong, right?
Yeah.
They just want to know because they saw the video last night and saw me on HBO, so they want to hear my story.
Yeah. Yeah. Whenever Brandy came in after I was there for a little bit, and I was kind of busy. I was just finishing up the thing, and she's like, "I seen Eddie this morning. He's talking about Nancy Pelosi's committee and how he's going to have to go to DC." And I was like, "Oh, he's probably It's probably the thing helping out with Rufio and Biggs. And then she was like, I didn't get to watch all of it. And I was like, oh, well, we'll just go ahead and watch it. And then I was like, holy shit, this is January 6th commission. She's like, yeah, that's what I said.
Dude, look, you can see my screen. Look what I'm pointing at right here.
We're in front of it,
They, huh? Right above your head. You can't see it?
right
Top.
above my head.
Yeah, right above your picture. See where I just made see my pointer? Or is it off
Yeah.
screen? Okay, now look right above it. It says calendar. They sent me a calendar link even for my Zoom or my next Wednesday. I already called and I emailed them to cancel it.
Huh.
Yeah, I was on HBO last night, Miss Diamond Girl. I was Black Conservative Preacher was. WYSIWYG, his footage was on there. WYSIWYG wasn't on there. And I actually enjoyed it. I think they did a good job. I think they did a damn good job. Oh, I should contact Devin Nunes, huh? I didn't even think about that because he's right here. Um, yeah, I'm gonna have to contact Devin Nunes tomorrow. I'm not too worried about it. Your tech challenge, you get along with Verdi. You're not tech challenged, Willow. You handle stuff pretty well. Anyways, well, let's move on to the show. Let's move on to why everybody's here. In fact, I gotta fix the screen now. I've got to adjust this now so I can put you. Oh, you are up there. Okay. Why is it like that though? Let's fix this up. Somebody said that they now lowered the. You know how San Francisco is $950 you can steal up to without getting in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Well, apparently in Chicago now they did it to 1,000. So we're just looking up uh
Try to find apartments under $1,000.
yeah, well, no, I was just trying to figure. Oh, you could rob the apartment. Nah, I was just trying to see how much apartment costs. Cause think about it. If you steal $1,000 item, do a quick flip for $500, right?
Yeah.
You do that 3 days a week. That's $1,500 a week.
Why
That's
not
six
every day?
thousand bucks a month. That's probably more than you and I make together.
Yeah. Why not every day?
Well, I
You
mean, you
know.
could do it every day, but if you can, hell, if you, all right, how about, yeah, I guess you could do it every day. I don't know. But I was just looking at that stuff. Just curious. Just curious. All right, let's go. Start with the news. Dude, I loved
Grab
it.
you,
Huh?
grab you a couple PlayStation 5s each day and sell them on eBay.
Oh, shit. Yeah, right? So, wait a minute. How much are PlayStation 5s?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know retail. I would assume $400 to $500. I wonder if the $1,000 is before tax or after tax. Hmm.
You know what? That's true. PlayStation 5. Well, let's look at B&H Photo. Let's see how much they're charging. Where is it?
They're
Five
probably
hundred.
still
They're
hard.
499.99. So if
Yeah.
you stole two, you're 2 cents under $1,000, so you won't get in trouble unless you get
Mm-hmm.
the bundle, right? Well, let's see how
Yeah.
much they're going for on eBay then. Then you go here to eBay.
I'll bet they're going for a lot.
Think so? Why are they
Unless,
all sold out right now?
well, I don't know. We've got these
I don't even.
product shortage or whatever you'll call it, but Tim Pool was going over an American Girl doll or something, an American doll, whatever, retails for $250, but because of the supply shortage, is selling for $1,000 on eBay.
Look at this. Yeah, 1,099 for a PlayStation 5, PS5 console. Why?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Well, rich parents don't want to have to go out and track it down or wait in line, so they would much rather just buy it. You know,
But look, I was just able to go to B&H Photo. Are they in stock? Let me see if they're in stock. I think they're in stock even at B&H Photo.
notify when available.
Oh, never mind. They're not available. Ah, never mind. I was wrong. Once again, Eddie was wrong. I've been wrong a
Damn
lot
Eddie.
lately. Gosh darn it. Let's see. Copy. Let me copy this link. We'll start off with, we always start off with OANN. What show would you buy tickets to? Oh, for Suno?
What?
Get on mod duty and off the toilet and get these cool people to smash the like button. Remember Cabbage Patch Kids? Yes. I always wanted one. I never got one. Never got one. All right. So, Attorney General Garland says that the DOJ will review the treatment of the January 6th prisoners. They're going to review it, but are they going to do anything about it? Let's see. The GOP lawmakers grill Attorney General Merrick Garland on alleged mistreatment of the detained January 6th protesters. See, here they're calling them protesters. My friend Linda today, we were talking, and she said, a good, Eddie, when somebody comes up to me and says insurrection, insurrection, was anybody ever arrested for it? Has one single person been arrested for an insurrection? Nobody's been charged with insurrection,
FBI already said it wasn't an insurrection, but the
right?
news gets away with keep saying it. But I'm pretty sure that's disinformation, which is exactly what they're trying to limit. But we know what's up.
Yeah, yeah, right. So it says on Thursday, Garland told the House Judiciary Committee the Department of Justice Civil Rights Division is reviewing detention conditions in the D.C. jail at the center of the allegations. Attorneys for January 6th detainees said their clients are being subjected to solitary confinement and psychological pressure. How long is this? Let's see this.
Finally, keeping our country safe requires protecting its democratic institutions, including the one we sit in today, from violent attack. As the committee is well aware, the department is engaged in one of the most sweeping investigations in its history in connection with the January 6th attack on the Capitol.
See, a lot of these people aren't saying insurrections anymore. You have even,
Yeah, right. Trump incited the erection.
yeah, right. You have even judges who recently even held the Department of Corrections in contempt the way the January 6th suspects have been treated, and you're refusing to comment on the very acts that have just occurred. See, I haven't talked to anybody that's in jail right now, so I don't know how they're being treated. I really don't. I hear how they've been treated, but I don't have firsthand knowledge from them.
Yeah, I bet the only contact they get is to their counsel.
No, actually, because I was talking with Big's lawyer the other day, and I was like, oh yeah, I talked to him, meaning somebody else, and he's like, oh, you talked to Joe, and I was like, no, 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 I didn't. I don't talk to Joe Biggs. So apparently, some people can talk to him. I mean, they
Oh,
gotta have a phone, right?
I don't know. When you're in solitary, 23-1, I don't think you get privileges.
That's true. That's true.
I could be wrong.
Yeah. Really, is that true? God rides a Harley. So God rides a Harley is saying that the Attorney General, the Attorney General of the United States, son-in-law. So the son-in-law of the Attorney General of the United States sells critical race theory books to schools.
Hmm.
Interesting. Wonder how he got that job. Now here's what I'm. This is something. I mean, after today getting called by the January 6th committee, the House voted to hold a Bannon in contempt of court for not showing up. Now I haven't been subpoenaed. There's a big difference. So, but still. And Josh says, yeah, hold Bannon in contempt, but not Fauci.
Yeah. Big news on Fauci today, though. That's probably in your queue, though.
It might be what. Well, we'll see. You can tell me if I did. I'll remind. Let me write down Fauci in the end. I may have missed it. We can come back to him. All right. So it says they voted to hold former White House chief strategist Steve Bannon in contempt of Congress for refusing to comply with the subpoena from the January 6th committee. The lower chamber voted to refer criminal contempt charges against Bannon to the U.S. Attorney's Office in Washington on Thursday. He declined to cooperate with the subpoena until executive privilege concerns raised by the 45th President Trump are resolved by the courts. So I mean, he should have executive privilege because part of the time he was in working for President Trump. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Let's see what watch Matt Gaetz. Let's see what Matt Gaetz has to
January
say.
6th was not a good day. But to my knowledge, there's been no charge of insurrection or terrorism. Largely, the charges that have been levied against those who were involved in breaking the law result in property damage charges. And it's my expectation that
Arya got
if
red
there are
Harley?
folks who broke the law, they should be treated no better or no worse than anyone else who breaks these particular laws. But all of this is ridiculous. Mr. Chairman, the American people are in trouble. I was recently in Qatar on a bipartisan delegation led by Mr. Issa, and we learned directly that thousands upon thousands of Afghans were let into our country with principally no vetting, no screening.
I got something on that today too. I got some stuff about that. Anyways, yeah, that kind of I wonder if they might I'm not subpoenaed, so I don't I don't know. Anyways, let's change the subject. When you're in isolation, they have to give you mail and let you out 1 hour a day. Okay, that's good to know. January 6th Commission, a partisan effort for political gain. Let's listen to this. I wonder if we're going to listen to a commercial first. Did you hear about Trump social media? We got some stuff going out on that too now.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to find it on Robinhood, but they don't have it on Robinhood.
Well, former White House Chief
No?
of Staff Mark Meadows says the January 6th Commission is a partisan effort for political gain. One America's John Hines has more from Washington.
For the record, could you say once and for all that President Trump wanted more security at the Capitol on January 6th, and he did not enjoy seeing the rally get out of hand?
Yeah, we had no knowledge that any of that was going to happen, but he also, I can for the record say that he had requested as many as 10,000 National Guard troops to be there 2 days.
He requested 10,000 National Guard troops.
Prior to January 6th, he reiterated that with me, with the Secretary of Defense, with others on his national security team. And so much of that, in fact, all of that was rebuffed, but it was not because of the president. He asked for it again, and multiple times. And so,
who do you make a request of that from? Is it the mayor or the?
Well, so the mayor is the one that actually authorizes that. But what we did was actually have them on the ready, and so the reason why the National Guard was able to get there, and there's been a lot reported on how they were delayed and all of that.
I never saw
the reason
National
they
Guard.
were able to respond as quickly as they did is because that we actually had already put them on alert a couple of days prior, not because we anticipated anything bad happening from a standpoint of what actually took place, a breach of the Capitol security. It was more a function of, if you recall back Senator Rand Paul, you recall back some of
the RNC.
The RNC.
Yeah.
He wanted to make sure that if there were counter protests out there, that everything remained civil and
So
good.
that's what he was thinking
And so
about.
that's what he was thinking about. And so any suggestion that anybody in the West Wing
He felt like security, there should be an abundance.
Yeah, see, and the funny part is, so they're talking about counter protesters, right? So basically, they're talking about Antifa and BLM. Every time I've ever been they tried to interview me about stuff, or they bring stuff up, they say, well, why did they have the radios then? They were I'm like, they have radios so we can watch out for Antifa, and somebody can say, hey, Antifa's coming up behind your back. That's why we have radios. They're like, no, you guys had radios so you could communicate and tell each other where to go. I'm like, yeah, we tell each other where to go to avoid Antifa, or if we want to meet Antifa, where to go to find Antifa.
Yeah, and they do the same thing.
Yeah,
They do the same thing.
yeah. I mean, I'm sure I never really looked to see if they have radios, but I'm sure they have radios, right?
Andy Knows book said that they are very, very coordinated.
Well, yeah, they'd sit at home all day on mommy and daddy's couch and don't have to work. So of course they could be well coordinated. And then they
Yeah.
get money from George Soros. Atari 5200, I remember that. Did you ever play Atari 2600?
Mhm.
The very first Atari?
I don't think so. I may have been able to play on one, but I never owned one. My first console was a Nintendo.
Ah, get on the chat box. And what's up, Colorado girl? What's up, Danny? I used to play. My favorite game was there was Frogger was a good game that was on there, and then the other game was Pitfall. Pitfall. You play Pitfall, Defender, or Space Invaders. I know you know Space Invaders, right?
Oh yeah, I used to play that on the they had that on the arcade game at a little pizza parlor that we used to go to every week. A little
Oh, and
one of those top things.
yeah, who could forget Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man? You're
Oh
on
yeah.
Discord with Nicole? Oh man, I want to hear her voice. Damn it. Nicole's actually speaking? Oh well. Oh well. Let's see. What am I getting an email about now? Emails. Ooh, I know my credit score. I'm up to 699 now. It's gone up like 150 points ever since I paid off all my credit cards. Let's see. Let's finish one. I don't even need. Let's see what else they're talking about here. Play. What the heck's going on here? Play.
Of security because there had been a precedent.
That's correct.
People had already been hassled by various miscreants and people,
That's correct.
who wanted to create trouble. And so he wanted to make sure that in contrast to the RNC.
Okay, wait a minute. I hear she's in Discord. Hold on. Let's see. I don't have Discord on here. I have Discord on my phone. I think that works, doesn't it? Let's see. Let's see if my phone works. You're in my Discord chat? Oh yeah, let's go in here. Join voice chat. Let's see. What's up, guys?
Now Eddie's looking at his phone. I got a feeling he's going to come to.
Oh, I'm in.
There he is. Hey.
Hold on, but you guys are live with everybody. Everybody can hear you guys.
Oh, okay. See, now watch. He's scared Nicole. I bet she doesn't say a thing now. Let me turn the TV down so I don't bounce back.
Can we just hear Nicole say hi at least?
You'll have to ask her.
Nicole, will you say hi?
Hi.
Oh, we got a hi. There's a real person behind there.
Yeah.
Right on.
I shouldn't have thrown her under the bus. She's like, I don't want to talk.
All right, well, I'll get off right now anyways. I just wanted to mess with her real quick. Since I heard she was in there, I had to go in there real quick. Drunk Uncle wanted to hear what she sounded like. Say what's up, Drunk.
Hello.
She'll talk. She'll talk some. Give her a minute to get used to it. I'm sure.
Okay, everybody be quiet.
Yeah,
Indica, what do you want to say to everybody? And then I'll talk to you. Oh God.
Oh, Brandon.
What's up?
What do you want to say? You've got everybody's attention right now. What do you want to say to everybody in the chat room?
Say hi, Nicole.
I think she's blushing, huh, Drunk? She's probably turning bright red right now.
She's very shy.
Let's go, Brandon. Just say, let's go, Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon.
There you go.
There you go.
Right on. All right. What did you have to tell me, God Rides a Harley?
Oh, I was telling Nicole she can hang out here. She doesn't have to talk all the time. I wanted to talk a little bit about the documentary I watched last night.
Awesome. You got to see it. So what did you think about it?
Well, I watched it last night. I watched it again today and kind of scanned through it. Everything. Like I said earlier, I was truly amazed that they didn't lean left. They may have leaned left just a little bit, but they gave the perspective from both sides. They let us say what we thought about having the election stolen, and that's why we was there. But they also let the other side say, well, they think we're crazy, and it was the most perfect election there ever was, and da da da.
Yeah.
But I think they pretty much stayed in the center lane. I was surprised. I was really surprised. I was just waiting for him to drop it to the left. They never did.
Yeah.
Right?
Too.
Yeah. I definitely was waiting. I'm like, they're gonna make me look bad, you know, and they didn't. I was actually
They
surprised.
didn't.
No.
Yeah, they didn't. They didn't really make anybody look bad. The only guy that looked bad was the freaking cop that got dragged down the steps, and then we let him go and let him go back in. We're like, what do you want to do? I want to go back in the house.
Yeah. Yeah, they made him look like a little bitch.
Yeah,
Guy with all
and they
these
let him back
tattoos
in
on his
there.
next. Right?
Yeah, and then what does he do? He gets up and testifies against everybody. They were trying to kill me, and it's amazing that we all lived.
Yeah.
And no, that's not what it was about.
And I love the
was
whole
great.
time he was talking about, yeah, they were attacking us and this and that, and they're showing the video of nobody attacking them, and actually them attacking the crowd.
Yeah, and besides, he didn't get there till an hour and a half after everything started. Anyway, he was late to the game.
Right.
You know.
Digglewarp's in here. Watch out.
Who is?
No F-bombing now, me. Digglewarp.
Oh,
Don't try it, Eddie.
Don't make me come over there and kick your ass.
Fuck you, motherfucker. Keep your shit going up, bitch.
This is what Drunk and I had to hear the whole time we're in Vegas.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, Digglewarp is she's a crazy cripple. She's a more crazy cripple than I am, I think.
No, Eddie, you got top dollar on that one.
I don't know. I think you'd take your crutches and beat the hell out of me.
Oh, that I'll do. That I'll beat the shit out of anybody with my crutches.
Hey, for that, I'd settle for almost any kind of action right now. But yeah, everybody needs to watch that documentary last night.
Yeah,
they really do. Everybody needs to watch that.
When you said about when they went ahead and that cop got pulled down in and everything else, you know what? He had no right to act like he did because every guy that was there helped him up and helped him back in there. And he had no right whatsoever to say what he had to say.
I had a minor heart attack.
Oh, there's Nicole.
He was crying like a little bitch. He was.
Yeah, he was.
And he just acted like he was something else before they showed that. The way he was talking, and he was all this and that.
I think he had a moment of clarity. Brunk came to him when he got tasered in the neck.
And where's this knife at? Everybody said about a knife. Where's this knife at that he said he knocked off?
Right.
Or one of them.
Where's the gun?
And where's?
Yeah, once they had a gun.
Eddie, did you see any pitchforks? Somebody said there were pitchforks. Did you see a pitchfork anywhere?
I didn't see a pitchfork anywhere.
Yeah. One of them said, yeah, pitchforks. The preacher guy said they were there with pitchforks. And I was like, show me the pitchfork.
Hey,
where?
Montana Proud, come say it to my face then, bro. Fuck you. You don't even know what the fuck you're talking about, bro. We got somebody trying to talk shit in the chat.
No, really, I ain't got nothing else to do but go kick somebody. What the fuck?
They're just stupid.
No, I won't. I know, I won't. Look, they're allowed to be stupid.
Right?
They can't help it. Yeah, dude, don't. You know, I'm not a fucking lawyer, but get a lawyer. Don't play their fucking game, Eddie. You know that. Don't play their fucking game. Nothing good to come out of that.
Yeah. What's up, Jesse? How the hell you been? What'd you say, Digglewarp?
Huh? Was that Nicole just saying something?
No, Nicole left.
She left. It's just you, me, and God Rides a Harley in here.
Oh. I thought I heard somebody else.
No, you heard yourself.
Oh.
Right on, guys. All right.
TV on.
All right, we're gonna get out of here because there's a lot of staticky stuff going on. So But
Okay.
we'll talk to you guys later.
Even work. I don't know how I did this, but all right.
All right, guys. Talk to you
Later,
later.
man.
Bye. There you guys go. You got to hear God Rides a Harley and what do you call it? Digglewort.
Diggle.
I almost said the other name. Anyways, so yeah, the person trying to say you're not a proud boy. I'm not a proud boy anymore. No, that's true. I didn't. But at the time when they filmed it, when they did this on January 6th, I was. So that's why they put it in the video. I don't control what they put in the video. So if you got a problem, bro, then come talk to me. So, anyways, let's move on. There's always got to be some stupid idiot that wants to come in and try and talk shit when they don't even know it. Right? That's just the way life is. Anyway, let's get back to this commission thing. Let's see what's going to play now. Now we got to watch the stupid commercial. All right, Montana Proud, whenever you want. Whenever you want. You know, just like you probably believe I went and gave interviews out this and there. Yeah. Freaking.
Hello, Indigo.
Indigo's back in here. All right. Let's see what's
Let's
on.
go, Brandon.
Let's see what's next up on the news. There's a lot of stuff on January 6th today. I wonder if it's all because of that video, the special last night.
Yeah, that cop done a not an interview, but a segment on I don't know, CNN or MSNBC, and the title of it was like the Capitol officer that was brutally beaten tells that Trump supporters are being lied to, and of course I had to get in the comments and just be like, bro, you threw the punch, and then when you got overwhelmed, they helped you to safety. But I didn't get no traction today messing with the commies.
Yeah.
No traction.
This is I'm trying to think of this guy's name, but anyways, this guy, I saw him there. He's gonna talk about, apparently there's somebody else killed on January 6th, another woman. So let's see.
A witness comes forward to speak out about another woman allegedly killed January 6th. One America's Scott Wheeler has more.
Oh, and so if you're trying to say that I doxed your ass, even if you watched the movie from last night, you hear me. I'm live, mask up. All you motherfuckers know that I have my cameras on all the time. Rufio and Biggs told me to turn on my fucking cameras. So if you didn't mask the fuck up and somebody saw your face on camera, don't come bitching at me, because you know what? There's also 50, 60 other fucking cameras there at least. If you didn't wear a fucking mask and you worried about getting doxxed, that's your own goddamn fucking problem. I got zero character, sure. You guys are just a bunch of people that can't take responsibility for your own actions.
Recently, OAN reported on new video evidence that Roseanne Boylan did not die of a drug overdose, nor was she trampled by Trump supporters at the Capitol on January 6th, but instead may have been beaten to death by a District of Columbia Metropolitan Police officer. Political activist Kara Castronova showed OAN videos.
No, it was very brotherly of you guys trying to threaten me and come in here and talk shit when you're the one that wanted to go. If you sat there, how many people, I want to take a picture with you, Eddie. And then you guys take a picture with me and then, oh my God, Eddie, my face was seen on your show. Oh my God, you guys fucking need to just, yeah, you're saying very brotherly of me? Very brotherly of you guys. That's all I'm going to say. I'm done with you fucking guys. Let's move on.
Probably the same guy that talked and walked in Vegas.
Oh yeah, the guy that
woman is on the ground, and if you freeze frame it, you'll see her body kind of jumps every time she gets hit.
Here's the
That's
body.
where the stick broke. So that was the fourth strike. So
that was the fourth strike.
Again.
So
yeah. Let's see. Hold on.
I don't even. Do you see a woman in there? It's so hard to see.
So.
Oh, they're pointing at it now.
On the ground here.
So.
And she's being struck by the police officer.
3, 4, like 4, and then it's.
Hold on, we gotta rewind this because I'm not seeing it.
And there's another.
Are you seeing it?
You clean dishes as you cook
No,
to save time and stay ahead of the mess. But scrubbing still takes time.
There
Now there's
you are.
Dawn Power Wash Dish Spray. the faster, easier way to clean as you go. It cleans grease 5 times faster. On easy messes, just spray, wipe, and rinse. On tough messes, the spray activated suds cut through grease on contact without water. Just wipe and rinse. Get dishes done faster. Dawn Power Wash Dish Spray.
Oh
now
my
available in
God.
free and clear.
Woman is on the ground, and
All right,
if
now
you
let's see if
freeze
we can
frame
see
it,
it.
you'll see her body kind of jumps every time she gets hit.
Here's the
That's
body.
where the stick broke. So that was the 4th strike. So
That was the
let's
4th
rewind that
strike.
again.
So
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not.
Let's see. Hold on.
Okay, is that the stick that's hitting her? That black thing?
So.
woman on the ground
Right,
here,
so
and she's being
1,
struck by the police
2,
officer.
Oh, I see it now. I see his arm go
3,
dirty.
4, and then yeah. And then there's another.
Broke this stick.
Right, the stick broke. So it was 4 strikes. Philip Anderson, he was another person that was under this pile that was
He was
unconscious that
bleeding
got
when
pulled
I
out
saw
by
him.
protesters.
OAN spoke to Philip Anderson, who says he was there to ask questions about the election, but found himself in a malaise.
So I thought, okay, we're going to peacefully occupy the Capitol and say that we want forensic audits. We want the truth to be shown. If it wasn't stolen, it wasn't stolen. If, that's fine. Then Biden won. But we had to make sure that's the way that it is. So that's the reason why I started to make way through the tunnel. There's a front entrance and there's a tunnel that leads up into the Capitol. I got about halfway up the steps, but the police were at the very top. I wasn't even able to see them, and Roseanne Boylan was at the very back.
Did you know Roseanne before this event?
I know, I had no idea who she was.
And so
I just noticed her in the tunnel because she was the only girl in the tunnel. Everyone else was a male.
Anderson may have been the last person Roseanne Boylan saw before she went unconscious and moments later died.
Yeah, what happened was the police decided to gas the crowd. It wasn't tear gas. I'm not sure what kind of gas it was. All I know is this. It made it so you literally could not breathe. Not difficult to breathe. Literally made it so you could not breathe. I know that for a fact because my throat, my lungs just closed up, and my body went limp, and I face plant and I slide all the way down the stairs. So whatever gas they were using, they should have the answer to that. But about 30 to 40 other people fell right on top of me, and Roseanne Boylan as well. And we're getting crushed to death. I was holding her hand because she reached out to grab my hand because we were both getting crushed.
Anderson, who says that he was close to dying also, describes what he saw on video that
If
has
I
not
remember
yet
right,
been
when
released.
I saw Philip, he didn't even have a shoe on. Like, he had lost his shoe, I think.
Is that the guy that got punched by a protester and lost his front teeth?
Yeah, he actually held an event in San Francisco, and a whole bunch of Antifa showed up, and he had issues with the way he set up the event, and so a lot of people didn't go, but a lot of Antifa went, and they attacked him, and I think they broke his 2 front teeth or something, or maybe 1 front tooth. I'm not sure, but yeah, they definitely attacked him in San Francisco. That's who. And you've seen him in other videos too.
Because they showed the video of a police officer getting charged by a Trump supporter. What they cut out is the part that shows Roseanne Boylan's body laying on the ground and shows my body laying on the ground. And there's the audio of people yelling, "They're dead. She's dead. They're dead." And that's what led them to charge the police officer.
Anderson says that he was only there to have his voice heard.
So we're getting silenced off social media and being demonized by the media. And that doesn't seem like freedom or democracy to me. That's not the America that I grew up in. I'm an immigrant. I came here to have rights, to have free speech. I didn't have any free speech.
I didn't know he was an
in the
immigrant.
country where I came from. Then I come here, that I'm losing those rights. I have an issue with that. And then it got to the point where I don't even trust the election result. And I want to have the audits, the forensic audits.
Yes,
to make
Joshua,
sure
this
that the
is the guy that got
election wasn't
punched in San
stolen. That's
Francisco.
all. It wasn't an insurrection. I just want to make sure that the election wasn't stolen and we also had freedom. But the media lied about that. So that's the reason I went on January 6th.
Anderson says he was questioned by the FBI, but was told that there was no case against him. OAN contacted public affairs at the D.C. Metropolitan Police Department, but so far, no response. For One America News in Washington, I'm Scott Wheeler.
Want to see more videos like this? Visit OANN.com.
Were they spamming the chat? I didn't see him spamming the chat. They were just talking. Who cares? Let people talk. It's a freedom of
Oh,
speech area.
I would have missed it.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Oh, there it is.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Were they?
The benzo person
Oh.
just used the F word, but
Oh.
not the
You can.
fuck word we always use.
Oh, the other F word. Yeah, you can't use that word. You can say fuck all you want in here. You can't use that other F word.
I got my F card a long time ago, so I can say it, but I'm not gonna say it in here.
Yeah. Anyways, who cares? You know, some people just want to go and they want to bitch and complain about something. Which, let's be honest, that's all. That's all we do hear about the news, right? Is bitch and complain about what happened to our country. So, let them bitch and complain. They want their voice to be heard. Let it be heard. But I'm not. I'm not gonna fight for hours on end because nobody's gonna win. Nobody's gonna win. I know what happened. You guys know what happened.
I love
So
two things.
let's
You
see.
dox yourself, dummy.
Why not the sig word? What's the sig word? Cigarette? You can say cigarette.
Oh, he's talking about what they call cigarette over in England.
I don't. I don't know what they call cigarette. I don't want
It's
you to.
the F word. It's the F word.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah, Indigo, I said hey back. You
Speaking of
not
that,
him?
I used to watch this show from the UK. It was called If You Can't Pay, We'll Take It Away. They have a new one on now, or they have two new ones, and dude, they're really serious about that shit over there. Freaking he was just posting the same chat over and over. I was like, hey, you know what? No problem. If you guys, if somebody's spamming the chat, take them out. But if you just don't like what they're saying, don't take them out. Let them say what they're gonna say, and that's it. But if they're using foul language like that, then yeah, take them out. Take them out. But anyways, I've been
Dude, you really think the Earth is round? Oh my God!
right
Ice caps are on the outside, and you travel like it's pizza. You go anywhere you want.
because Lillian, if Lillian is saying why can't you use that F word, if you use that F word, YouTube will kick. If even though I didn't say it and you guys say it, I can get kicked out for. I can get kicked off of YouTube for you using that word. That's why if you
Oh, I didn't even think it. I didn't even think of that. I was just, being
well
respectful to the people that might not know that I do have. I don't have a physical card, actually.
yeah,
Obviously.
well you know what I mean. I mean that too, but I
Yeah,
mean
but you never know what we're going to get retroactively like hit for.
yeah, you know. So anyways, oh Donnie's costume came in today. I haven't even looked at it yet.
Which one did you side on the lion or something else?
Yeah, the lion. Hold on,
Nah.
hold on.
Eva, derogatory comment towards the gay community. Hey, sunshine.
Alrighty, let's see. Let's see. It's supposed. Dude, don't tell me it broke already. Did the ear break off or what? What is this?
Maybe an extra piece that you can sew on if the dog like scratches a piece off.
Well, no, it's.
Maybe.
I don't know. There's one ear. Hope. I hope it fits over his head. It's supposed to be a one size fits all. I think it'll fit over his head. We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see if he even lets me put it on him. Anyways, I can't wait for Halloween. No, but so I've been watching these shows from the UK, you know, on YouTube, and like they have these shows now to where
Me too.
uh oh my gosh, I want to look at that. The if you don't pay a bill in UK, right? What you can do is you go to court, you sue the people, and then you can sue if you win and they don't pay, then for £66, which is I don't know, probably like $80 or something, you can then go to the higher court. And then what you do is you get these people called bailiffs or sheriffs. Basically, they're not even real police officers. They're just bailiffs or sheriffs, and they have a special license to where they can go and get the money back. So they'll show up at a house and they'll be like, "Yeah, you owe so and so £2,800," and they're like, "Well, I'm not going to pay." And they're like, "Well, that's good because we got a little thing on your car right now, and we're loading your car up and taking it away."
Yeah.
They can do that in the UK, and it's some old law. I talked to a friend about it. She said, "Oh yeah, that's this old fucking law that they should get rid of." But it's been
They
law
can
like that
they
forever.
can they can do that here. I
Hey,
had the
Gonzo girl.
opportunity. I had the opportunity to do that because I went through all the processes, and they were like, "Well, our last step is to go start collecting stuff." And I was like, "Well, he really don't have a lot, but I guess if you took everything he had, we'd probably get to that number." And they're like, "Well, the thing is it's going to cost $1,000 to initiate that." And there's like, "But that would be into what you collect. So every time I went back to the sheriffs and gave them more money to go to the next process, they added that on.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Does this person have a vehicle?" I'm like, "Yeah." And they're like, "How much do you think it's worth?" And I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know, $2,000 maybe." And they're like, yeah, this might not be worth it."
Well, see, over there, you don't pay the fees. If you didn't pay your bill, then you pay the fee. The person who doesn't pay the bill has to pay the fees. And
Oh, I know. Like it gets tacked on to like every time that I went and paid something, the amount that he owed me
went up.
grew larger.
Ah, okay.
Everything I had to pay in. But eventually, if all I was going to get, I was going to have to pay $1,000 and plus everything, all the other shit, which was kind of a lot.
Uh-huh.
And basically, all I got out of it is a $1,500 truck. It wasn't worth it.
Yeah, that's true. But I just think it's cool. It's in fact, I was watching it right before the show. It's this show right here. It's called what's one of them? There's a couple of them. It's called The Sheriffs Are Coming. It's on UK TV shows. They got some good ones on there. The other one I like watching is the one if you can't pay, we'll take it away. But that one's older. But then, could you imagine if that happened here in the United States? How many people would be fucked? Right?
Mm-hmm.
I've done that before, though. I think I probably told the story here, but not a lot of people probably heard it. I loaned this guy. I don't know. This 2001 maybe. Loaned him some money, and then because he's like, hey, I need to get some diapers or whatever for his kids. And me, I love kids, so I'm like, all right, here I'll loan you the money. And he didn't pay me back on Friday, and then on Monday he didn't show up to work, and then I went to me and my friends went to go have dinner at the local casino right there, and there he is, just, and I'm like, hey, asshole, where's my fucking money? And he only had like $20 left in that slot. He's like, I was trying to win it back for you, Eddie. So the next day I went to his house, and he had this nice cutlass on with gold Dayton's, and I knock on the door, and his wife was like, he's not here. I'm like, well, you got I think it was $100. I'm like, you got my $100? And she's like, we don't have the money. I'm like, okay. I'll talk to you later. So I walk down to their cutlass. Or I go in my truck, I get my jack, and I go to their cutlass. I start jacking up their cutlass, and he comes running out. He's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I was like you don't got the money. I'm taking the Dayton's. You can't take my fucking Dayton's. I was like, I'm doing it, aren't I? For some reason,
You'll get
that $100 showed up real quick.
Yeah, like you'll get them back when you pay this is collateral, motherfucker.
Yeah, So
been fun. Just like tried to take one of them though, because it was still or maybe two, because the spare tire they'd still be able to get around.
Yeah.
But who's gonna? I don't know what Dayton's are, but
oh, you know what gold Dayton's are? You ever watch the lowrider cars? The ones that bounce. They're 13 inch They're normally 13-inch Dayton's. Watch
Well,
13.
they're a nice enough wheel to where somebody wouldn't dare leave their house with a spare tire with the other three tires looking like that.
No, this here's a picture. This is basically what what Dayton's look like. These right
Yeah.
here. You know, they're the wire wheels that you put on lowriders. And so here's the cost. 18 those are roadsters. Those are $2,200 used. This one's $4,000. Yeah, Dayton's are not cheap. Dayton wire rims are very, very expensive. $3,100 for only, and they're two piece, so the little center cap comes off. Here, that's a little better. You guys can see what they look like. So these are what the wheels look like, and then depending on what car you have, you put this adapter on, and then you tighten it on with this. So
Is that the bolt pattern or something?
yeah, these things around here are the bolt pattern.
I got you.
Yeah, Dayton's are back in the day. If you had Dayton's on your shit, you were the bomb.
Or
Yeah. All right. So let's see. Fox News poll: high concern over what schools are teaching. You don't say. You have a couple of sexy nieces that work and live in Vegas. How come you didn't hook us up, Eva? You could have introduced us to your hot, sexy nieces. Look at see what Eva does. I ain't even invited. Oh, you guys weren't seeing shit. Oh, oops. I gotcha. I didn't have it on screen, did I? Sorry, guys. Now they're on screen. These are what Dayton's look like. These are wire rims. Let's see. Are
I
these?
think he's pulling our chain.
Who's? You think Eva's pulling our chain? I know. Eva, show us. Right? Freaking, but Dayton's were. Sorry, guys. I put it up now. Dayton's were bomb ass stuff. Everybody wanted Dayton's. I guess they probably still do. Guess they probably still do. Oh yeah, I loved Lowrider magazine. Lowrider magazine. Oh, Daza from Lowrider magazine. That girl was gorgeous. Gorgeous. Here, watch.
I used to get the import tuner magazine.
Yeah, I used to do that too when I had my Honda. Let's see some Lowrider magazine covers. If you guys don't know a Lowrider magazine, like they always had, a gorgeous girl on the front cover. Dang, on eBay there's $26 for them. What year was this one? This was July of 2014. They still had them back in 2014. Let's see. And always in the center, like they always had one cartoon. Like you could pull out either it was a car or a cartoon. Let's see. Is this Daza? That's not Daza. Daza. I don't know how you want to say it. I met her one time. This might be her. Let me see. I can't see. Nope, that's not her either. Where is Daza? Here, let me just type her name in. There she is. This one right here. This girl. This is Daza. Or Daza, however you say her name. But see, so they just show it's all lowrider cars in there, and you can buy, anything you want for your lowrider. Car and driver. Do you guys even remember having magazines? Nobody has magazines anymore. Now you can get them. You can download them on your your computer now and shit, right?
Well, I used to enjoy like tearing out the pictures and putting them on my wall for ghetto posters.
Yeah, right. Oh yeah.
Like rock and roll mags and.
I never did that. The rock and roll one.
Yeah.
I was like back then I was into like rap music and R&B, so I'd get like the what were some of those called? Trying to think of the name of those. The rap ones. I can see the pictures. I mean I can see the covers. What were they called? Like what's something? Hold on, let's see. Rap mags from 2005, let's say. Let's see. Images. Oh yeah, I used to get the Source. I remember getting the Source. There was Vibe, but no, I'm thinking of other ones. Like they had like teeny bopper ones too, kind of.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of the name. What were they called?
Yeah, I used to get those back in the day, and that was when Kelly from fuck, what was the name of the show? Saved by
Mary.
the Bell.
Oh, uh huh. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Kelly is Saved by the Bell.
like when I first got my first little locker, you
Uh
know,
huh.
had the whole inside covered with Tiffany Amber Thiessen uh, pictures.
Really? I think it's Peacock has the new. There's a new Saved by the Bell. Did you know that?
Nah,
I guess Slater went back to go work for them.
I don't like when they try to remake stuff. They did a pretty good job with doing Cobra Kai, but a lot of the other times they when they go back and try to redo it, they just mess it up.
Oh yeah, that's coming out. That's coming out when in
In
New Year's Eve,
January.
right?
Yeah, unless they push the date back.
Season 4. It's season 4, right? Let's see. Okay, so season 4. It's gonna be well, season 4 dropped. Let's see. The third season dropped January 1st. Let me hit release date. Why did I put canceled? Release date. Here we go. Cobra Kai season 4 release date. December 31st, 2021. So yeah. Heck yeah, I'm gonna watch it. That and okay, what about the release date for F is for Family? This is their final season, right?
I don't know.
Mad Magazine. Oh yeah. So there was apparently there was some show today. Um um it was for Alfred something. They did something. Everybody went to go speak on some Alfred whatever, and I'm all I could think of was Alfred E. Newman. Let's see. F is for Family season 5 release date. I don't know. Hopefully that comes out soon. Well, let's get back to the news. So, parents voters are very worried about the classroom. The latest Fox News survey finds 73% of registered voters are extremely or very concerned about what public schools are teaching their children. The only issues more concerning to voters are inflation, political divisions within the country, and healthcare. Oh, Teen Bob. Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah, that one had all the girls in there too. Or there was the Spanish ones. If you go to the Mexican markets, oh, they had the good ones too, the magazines. You had the complete collection of Easy Rider magazines from 1971 to 2011. Holy jeez.
Man, I've seen
What was the famous artist? David what? David
I don't
from
know, but I've seen penthouse magazines in the damn airport bookstore. Who's buying
David Mann.
pornography at the fucking airport?
I know. Think about that. Well, some people read it for the articles, drunk.
Well, still, you don't know who you're sitting next to on a plane. Just imagine you're sitting there with a damn. I don't know. That just seems weird. There was a comedian that done a joke about that, and I was like, he's probably just a little bit of puffery.
What?
But I went into the bookstore. I was like, man, this is a long flight. Maybe I can find something interesting to read. And then I was like, sure enough, there's two different penthouses up there, and I was like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, Tiger Beat. That was some of them, huh? Tiger Beat. I actually used to get GQ magazine when I was like 14. Trying to be all suave, you know. Shoot, I remember my stepdad got so mad at me. Yeah, so by the way, guys, David Mann, this is some of his artwork. I mean, he's got some awesome artwork, and I'm guessing it's being covered by the chat. He did a lot of the
Yeah.
Easy Rider stuff. Lots of Easy Rider stuff. To use the bathroom before the flight. Who could do that well, I guess people can do that in public, huh? I don't know. What was I going at now? I was gonna look up something else. Let's see. Something somebody said. Was it Eva? Lowrider magazine saved you in the joint. Yeah, Tiger Beat and Teen Beat, David Man. There was somebody else I was gonna look up. Oh well. Oh wells. So anyways, it says the only issues we already read that Republicans 81% and parents 80% are among those most concerned about what is being taught. Yeah, because they're trying to teach critical race theory, right? I mean, come on. We don't need to teach critical race theory anymore.
Well,
Everybody.
some of it maybe, but not. I got into an interesting conversation with a customer today, and I don't know where he fits politically, but he was telling me some stuff about our history that I didn't even know. But we were both in agreement that if this whole critical race theory is based around telling, Caucasian people that we're inherently bad and we're racist and we're oppressors, and then telling people of color that they're being oppressed and they have no chance of becoming, whatever because of we were both in agreement. That's messed up. But supposedly, if what he said was true, the Germans that designed those concentration camps got their designs from us. From, I guess we didn't do concentration camps, but it was basically a delousing center for Mexicans. And I have no idea if that was true, but there were some things that he brought up, and I was like, yeah. And I was like, I never learned about like our concentration camps that we had for the Japanese during World War II either until I got to college.
Mm-hmm.
So there are certain aspects that I think might should be brought up at an earlier date, but not teaching people that have no ties to anything are inherently racist or inherently oppressed or oppressors or victims or the victors. Yeah.
Well, we have some stuff coming up on that actually. So there's I have a story coming up soon. Yeah. So what their poll says is the schools are the people are this is what people are most concerned about with the schools, that the schools are pushing a political plan. Uh, the threats against officials. I don't know what officials are talking about, and parents pushing a political plan. Then it says a major problem when it comes to schools is too much focus on race. That's everywhere nowadays. They want you to not think of somebody's race, but then that's all they talk about. We don't need to talk about race anymore. Are you a
Yeah,
person? Yes.
We've moved back into where we're backtracking. We're definitely backtracking.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say there aren't racist people out there, right? And there was racist issues, yes, but I think it's worse now than it ever has been before because people are pushing it. They're dividing everybody by trying to put this race shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. Mr. Nice Guy says Hitler got his ideas from our deep state. Yeah, and were those Democrats? I think so.
Whoever Walt Disney and Henry Ford were.
Honestly, I don't know much about that story. I haven't looked into that ever. So you know about that more than I do. So.
Well, Walt Disney was an open anti-Semite, but supposedly Hitler had a painting of Henry Ford in his office. Like Hitler looked up to Henry Ford.
Okay, but why does that make Henry Ford a bad person?
Well, I
Let's
don't
take a deeper
know
look now at President Biden's decreasing
either, so I don't want to go into anything that I can't speak on, in depth. But I think they talked, they were friends, they had the same ideas, but I could be wrong, so I'll just leave it at that.
Well, yeah, because I mean that's like saying if Charles Manson has my picture up on his fucking wall, does that mean Does that mean I'm a psychopath like him and a murderer?
Yeah, I think there is more to it than that, but I don't want to speak out and put any false information out there because I really don't remember the specifics of it.
Right, Mr. Nice. Everybody's talking about divide. Yeah, everybody out there is trying to get us all to be a division, right? The Hitler family still lives. Wait a minute. Real life says the Hitler family still lives in New York. He had
Oh, they made
family left over.
it. Well, a lot of them went to Argentina. They think even Hitler escaped. That it was his body double that they found. But that's tinfoil hat stuff. But it's not tinfoil hat that a lot of them made their way to Argentina.
Wait a
There are
minute. Wait.
still places in Argentina that only speak German.
Okay, so I don't like I just know I've been told I just know that Charles Manson's a bad person. Charles Manson never killed anybody.
No, no, he instructed or I don't even know if he told people to kill anybody, but brain he did a lot of brainwashing. There's a lot of LSD going on, and supposedly he didn't really indulge in LSD while everybody else was doing it. So he was a manipulator.
Damn,
Yeah,
I'm
he was
gonna. Josh is saying he went down the Nazi Argentina rabbit hole. You guys are sending me down a couple rabbit holes. I got to go look down now.
oh yeah.
Isn't there a movie about Charles Manson?
Oh, several, I assume.
I'm gonna have to go look up some Charles Manson documentaries now and watch them on YouTube or something. Or Netflix probably has them too, huh? Let's see. So let's see.
The old interviews.
Yeah.
He's out there, man. He is out there.
Well,
But supposedly he was a protected CIA person because they kept throwing him in jail. He spent most of his before he got locked up for the big thing. He spent most of his life in jail, like since he was like maybe 12 to 15, and then something happened to where like he kept getting in trouble, but he would always get out like way before he was supposed to and go out and continue to do it. And then so there's a lot of conspiracies that maybe he was a part of the MK Ultra, or if he was a CIA informant or the FBI, because I don't know when the CIA came about, but yeah, a lot of stuff out there, a lot of rabbit holes to get into.
Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I knew about Hitler and meth. I knew about that. I don't know. I got to start doing more research, I guess. I just got so much on my plate. It's not even funny. All right. Biden's polling is worse than Obama's, Bush, Clinton, better than Trump at this point in their presidencies. Wait a minute. Better than Trump? President Biden's eroding poll numbers have been a major storyline in the political world. And with the presidential approval rating a much watched indicator of how the party will perform in next year's midterm elections, when the Democrats will fight to keep their razor thin majorities in the House and Representatives and the Senate, each drop in Biden's numbers is likely to induce more Democratic circles. He currently stands at 43% approval and 51% disapproval. Well, there's nothing, and that's just average of the latest national polls, guys.
What's the number?
43% approval and 51% disapproval.
Oh, I seen a poll. Of course, a lot of the Democrats said they're not even paying attention. They're not even paying attention. Their guy won. Everything's cool. But I seen don't remember where the poll was from, but among independents, which I guess moderates, he hit in the 20s, like high 20s, like 29%.
Really?
Yeah.
Very interesting.
And those are our swing people. Those are the people that can go, either way.
Dude, that's cool. Squirrel.
Squirrel.
Right. That's actually cool. I should get my stepdad to build something like that. Anyway, sorry. I went off track. My stepdad built this one already. Meth is a hell of a drug. I've never done meth. I've never really done much. I've done weed, but that's legal. Never done coke. Never done crank. Never done. Well, I guess I can just say I've done opiates, right? Because they gave me morphine and oxycodone. Isn't that like opiates?
Yeah,
But those were all given to
It
me
is
by
kind
doctors. So it's not like I went out to and got injected myself with what's that stuff? Black
of
heroin.
yeah.
Not like I've ever injected
Well,
myself.
yeah, but I mean, if you didn't have all the pain, then you would have had the, or maybe if you forgot that you had taken your medicine, you ended up taking it twice or something like that. You may get a glimpse of what it is, but you can always just ask me. You can live vicariously through my old stories. No
Well,
use for you to try them,
I can tell you
except for
this.
the
I know when
except
I
for mushrooms. Except for the mushrooms, you got to do the mushrooms.
okay. I do know that, when I've been in a hospital and like in pain and they give you a shot of morphine, oh man, that's like the greatest stuff in the world. You're just like floating on air.
Yeah.
Is that what like other drugs feel like when you're on morphine?
Well, the opiate. Well, I mean, I really don't know. I didn't ever get into like opiates or heroin stuff, but supposedly it you know kind of makes you feel like you're floating. Well, heroin addicts used to explain it to me like this. They're like, imagine your best orgasm that you've ever had, and now times that by 100 for like an hour. Just a constant best orgasm you ever had times 100 for an hour.
Really?
And I was like, oh, no fucking wonder people damn go homeless over that shit. That sounds awesome. I was like, I ain't doing it, but it sounds fucking awesome.
Yeah, but have you ever like and here's something that I don't understand. I mean, I understand that you get addicted to this stuff, but it's like, I'm trying to think how to explain it. So, you and I like blue cheeseburgers, right? But you and I
Mm-hmm.
can't have a blue cheeseburger every single night for dinner. That would get old and boring. And I know that's not similar to drugs, but kind of wouldn't you get if you had that great of an orgasm every single time, wouldn't it get I don't know, I guess it wouldn't get old, would it?
No, because you keep doing a little more and a little. It's called chasing. It's not chasing the dragon, but chasing the high. Because your first high is never going to be. It's going to be the best, and then so the next time you do the same amount, and it's not exactly there. So you're like, oh well, if I just do a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. Next thing you know, you can't get out of bed without it. It's not about getting off anymore. It's about not getting sick.
I see. Go on, Brownie. You want to say hi? Everybody wants to say hi to you. Say hi, Brownie. There's the Browners. Oh, here comes the monster. Okay, Brownie, get down because you're gonna get stuck in my new headphones, and I want to mess. Hey, monster. Donnie's over here. Can you guys see Donnie? Oh no, he went away. I want to test this out on him. So how you doing? We're interviewing Brownie today. You have a good day today, Brownie? Uh-huh. Did Grandpa give you a lot of treats? Uh-huh. Is Grandpa gonna make you fat? Dude, my stepdad feeds her now too. She goes over there. She gets treats in the morning. She gets treats in the mid and at noon. He eats his lunch. Then she gets a treat from him for lunch. Then at 3 o'clock she goes over there. She gets dinner with him, and then he gives her a treat after he feeds her food. And then she comes over here 8 o'clock, and I feed them after the show. So this damn dog, she's gonna be 200 pounds here pretty soon. Hi, Panda. Oh, now you want to come over here? Now Panda's over here. I never got cigarettes, guys. I never did. I smoked a cigarette one time and I coughed for like 2 minutes, and I'm like, this is not for me.
Yeah.
That's why I don't smoke weed. That's why I eat edibles. I don't like smoke in my lungs. Don't know why.
Well, it's not supposed to be there, and so nobody enjoys it. You know, I don't know anybody that's enjoyed their first taste of alcohol, their first cigarette, or because it's not designed to be good. I guess unless your first drink was like some sort of foo drink, but
right?
you try a beer or a shot of whiskey for the first time, and you're like, oh my god.
Yeah, that's true, I guess. But it's the feeling from the drinking.
Yeah.
Does cigarettes give you a feeling?
Oh yeah, you get lightheaded the first few times. I fell down. I fell down the first time I inhaled. I
Yeah,
got
but
so lightheaded I fell over,
mm.
and I just giggled.
And I don't think I inhaled because I burped and smoke came out. So they said I swallowed it. I didn't inhale. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't care. I don't smoke. Not a smoker. Not a smoker. But so they're saying Biden's numbers are better than Trump though. I have trouble believing that. But then they're trying to they want to say, oh, everybody hated Trump. So maybe it's possible, but I don't think so. I don't believe it. I miss President Trump. Everybody I talk to says they miss President Trump. But then
No,
I only
I
talk to smart people.
I hated the man for a damn near most of his term.
But you don't
But
anymore.
but here I am now.
We turned you.
Yeah, I turned myself, or actually, the Democrats turned me.
Yeah.
They run me off. They run me off, and I said, "Fuck you guys! You guys done went crazy."
You get mean and nasty when you don't have a smoke after a few hours? Oh man. That sucks. So
Oh
the
yeah, you get irritable.
Oh yeah, I had a boss, man. He was on this stuff called Paxil, which is like super strong like calming medicine or whatever, and he was still a dick. And then he quit smoking and coffee in the same fucking day. Oh my gosh, we thought we were going to
Oh
die at work.
yeah. Oh yeah.
And like so we were traveling, and whenever when you travel, sometimes the wives would come visit, and my girlfriend was I had a girlfriend in town, so when his wife would come to visit, she'd bring the kids, and they want to go out and have dinner and stuff because we're traveling, you don't get to see your husband, and they always had me babysit their kids because his wife loved me, so he'd start getting on my case, Eddie, you goddamn motherfucker, what the, and I'd be like, yo T, your husband's acting like a dick right now, and she'd be like, put him on the phone. Right? He was the meanest asshole in the world, but his wife, who was nice to us, she would kick his fucking ass. It was funny.
Oh yeah, I
All
bet.
I'd have to do is call his wife, and his attitude towards me would change. He's like, "Why you always gotta pull the wife card, Eddie?" I'm like, "Cause I don't charge you for babysitting."
That's my payment.
Right? His kids were cool as hell too. They used to draw me stuff. I like kids. Paxil is shitty. I don't know. This was in like 2001, so it wasn't Paxil like way back then, like something a new. I don't know. I'm not big on all this stuff. All right, so while Democrats in Congress negotiate over trillions of dollars in the new spending, the Biden administration is quietly advancing its agenda through regulation. Witness a little noticed proposed rule last week by the Labor Department that will add new political directives to your retirement savings. All right, guys, it sounds like you got to watch out for your retirement savings. The administration says the rule will make it easier for retirement plans to offer 401k funds focused on ESG, environmental, social, and governance objectives. In fact, the rule will coerce workers and businesses into supporting progressive policies. You don't say. As important Trump labor rule, an important Trump labor rule last fall reinforced that the Employee Retirement Income Security Act, or ERISA, requires a retirement plan fiduciaries to act solely in the interest of the participants. So what they're saying is this. So the Trump's plan says you have to act to make more money for your client. Now, what Biden's ruling is going to do, just from what I'm guessing and what I'm reading here, is that instead of trying to push stuff that's going to help you gain money, it's going to push you to go green, to buy green companies, which may or may not make as much money as non-green companies. So if you got a 401k plan, you got to watch out for this stuff. Many positive ESG studies confuse correlation with cause. They're going to get into way too much stuff. So I'm not a financial advisor, so I'm not going to get into this stuff. But if you guys have a
Probably
401k
they're
plan,
pushing into more risky investments instead of
that's what it sounds like. Yeah.
stable ones that have a gradual track record, not ones that could, do that.
Right. Like I watched this guy, and today he was telling people to buy Ford because of Ford's new electric vehicle coming out, and I'm like, ah, but I've been told before that Ford is going to go up, so I don't know. And once again, I'm not a financial advisor. This is what somebody said. This is what somebody
I
said.
sold all my Dogecoin today, which I was behind
Thank you,
on.
Danny. Thank you very much.
Bought Bitcoin.
You bought some
But
Bitcoin again?
no, I've never bought Bitcoin. Well,
Oh,
yeah, I did have Bitcoin for a little bit, but I didn't keep it for very long. But I kind of wish I would have maybe bought it maybe like 2 weeks ago. But
did
it's
you?
almost doubled. But it does go up and down too. But we'll see.
Actually, Ford is up to. I actually, because the very first stock, some guy gave me a Ford stock when I started with Robinhood,
Mm-hmm.
and I actually have 13 stocks in Ford, and I know I've gotten dividends from them already. I just, I'm a Chevy guy. It's hard to buy stock in Ford when you're a Chevy guy. What is
Yeah.
Ford at right now though? $16, $16, and I got it for free, and I bought a couple, so maybe I should buy some Ford stock. Who knows?
I wonder where Trump's social media stock is because supposedly I don't know if
No, they're
this is
talking about
anything
investors.
new.
I don't think it's not stock. They're looking for investors. So he's talking like big time investors, not like stock market stuff. It's not on the stock market, I don't think. This is like going to people like
No,
Mr.
he's in
Wonderful and
Nasdaq or he's in the Dow.
is it? Good night,
Yeah,
Jeannie.
it's SPAC. That's the stock name. SPA like space without the E. But supposedly it grew 400% today.
Trump stock. Let me look. Let's see. I'm here in Weeble. Let me see if I can search for it. Let me search. I don't know how. Let's see. How do I find stuff? Orders, P&L. There's got to be a way for me to search this stuff.
You're looking for the stock?
Yeah.
Go to just like Google stocks and then just
Well, no, I want to see
for
if it's
the
on Weeble.
oh.
Maybe I'll buy a couple of them. All right, who has Weeble? Who can tell me how to search for stocks on here? I got a message. Oh, Weeble Teams. Community search. What is it called? SPAC?
If I remember right. Oh, Julia, SPAC isn't a stock, it's a category of investment group.
Well, there you
Oh.
go. I guess you can't buy it.
Well, no, I think I just got the name of it wrong because I just read that in a headline. But suppose I seen Salty Cracker I think covered it today, but it grew 400%. But I could have swore that last night they were saying it's going to hit like the initial public offering, the IPO. I could be wrong though.
It
I
says
could be wrong.
SPAC shares. Former U.S. President Donald Trump's deal to create a social media app after Twitter and Facebook barred him. Let's see. Trump Media and Technology Group and Digital World Acquisition Corp. DWAC. DWAC is what it looks like it's called. So they would merge to create a social media app called Truth Social. Trump's company says SPACs use money raised through an initial public offering. So let's see.
Yeah, there's your IPO. So
It's
that's
DWAC, it looks like. You put a hard stop at $41. Let me see if I can find it. DWAC. DWAC. See, guys, that tells you how much I don't know a damn thing about stocks.
I don't know anything about stocks either.
I don't even know how to search for. There's a way to. I'll have to look it up later. I'll do it later. Anyways, so there you guys go. We don't need. We already read this one. Somebody's a snoring over here. It's not Donnie like normal. He was mad at me yesterday.
He's mad.
Yeah. Cause he kept breaking out, and I kept yelling at him for breaking out and putting him right back in there. So now if I call him, if he breaks out and I call him, he won't come to me. He's like, "Fuck you, Dad." Ken Buck compares Hunter Biden painting to classical art. Asks Garland to appoint a special prosecutor. Who is Ken Buck? Representative Ken Buck from Colorado, a Republican, displayed a Hunter Biden painting during Thursday's House Judiciary Committee, asking Attorney General Merrick Garland how it would come close to value to two classical art pieces he also displayed. The displays.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Did you?
Yeah.
Is it on YouTube? Let's see if we can find it on YouTube.
Of course. That's where I see everything.
Let's do Ken Buck. There's another guy named Buck that's like a sports player. Ken Buck Hyder Barton. Here we go. Let's watch it.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Attorney General, I'd like to direct your attention to the easel behind me.
Yeah.
The first painting is a Claude Monet.
I'm sorry, I can't read any of the words.
You don't need to. Okay. You just need to look at this great painting right
It's a very beautiful painting.
It is beautiful, and it is listed at Christie's for $700,000. Now, Claude Monet was the founder of the Impressionist movement, something I didn't know until I researched it. The second painting is a Degas. Another well-renowned artist, and this painting sold for $500,000.
Can I just say something? The shadow doesn't match, does it? Her shadow doesn't match. I guess it doesn't matter. I'm not an artist by any means.
You may recognize this name. Is a Hunter Biden.
I don't recognize the painting.
The Hunter Biden painting sold for $500,000 also. Now, you may think that such an exclusive, that when Hunter Biden is in such exclusive company, that he would have a background, artistic training, for example. But you would be wrong if you thought that. And you might think that he had some sort of apprenticeship with a world-renowned artist, but you would be wrong again if you thought that. Or perhaps that he has been selling his works for years, and again, unfortunately, you would be wrong. It turns out that in 2019, Hunter Biden couldn't find a gallery to list his art. And what happened in 2020 that changed all that? His dad became president of the United States. Now, a single piece of art from Hunter Biden sells for more than the average American home. This art arrangement is so suspicious that the Obama administration ethics czar, Walter Schaub, tweeted on July 10th of this year, Hunter Biden should cancel this art sale because he knows the prices are based on his dad's job. Shame on POTUS if he doesn't ask Hunter to stop. By the way, Mr. Attorney General, this is the same Hunter Biden who's being investigated by your department and the IRS for tax fraud. Selling fakes or having a fake skill set is nothing new to Hunter Biden. When his dad was vice president, Hunter Biden received $50,000 a month from a Ukrainian oligarch to sit on a board of an energy company. What was Hunter Biden's background in energy? Nada, nothing, zilch. Soon after he received his dad, soon after he and his dad got off Air Force Two in China.
Hold on, do you want me to do this? Is this what you want?
Oh, he's gonna line them up, so you might as well get that button ready.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on, let me get the button ready.
Hunter Biden became a private equity guru and assisted with a Chinese private equity firm linked to the Chinese central bank. You might ask what his background was with Pacific Rim Investments or the Chinese central bank. Nothing. Minds might question why any art gallery would want to sell Hunter Biden's art. Well, this particular art gallery had its COVID relief loan more than doubled by the Biden administration. In a survey of more than 100 art galleries in New York's 10th Congressional District, this particular art gallery received by far the largest SBA disaster loan. And as an aside, Mr. Attorney General, the member who represents the 10th Congressional District is none other than Chairman Nadler.
No way.
Mr. Attorney
Don't
General,
say.
who buys Hunter Biden's art? Who benefits? What benefits do they receive from the Biden administration? The American people want to know. I have sent a letter to the Department of Justice before your tenure asking them to appoint a special counsel to investigate Hunter Biden. I have today sent a letter to you, and I am asking you now, will you appoint a special counsel to investigate Hunter Biden?
I'm not, for the same reason that I'm not able to respond to questions about investigations of the former president or of anyone else. I'm not able to discuss any investigations pending or otherwise with respect to any citizen of the United States.
Mr. Attorney General, I worked for the Department of Justice for 15 years. You are allowed to tell us whether you will appoint a special counsel. You may not tell us whether you are investigating or not investigating a particular matter, but you are allowed to tell us whether you will appoint a special counsel, and that's my question.
Well, apparently I just received the letter today from you, and we'll be taking it under advisement, but I wasn't aware that you had sent me a letter.
Okay, I appreciate it. Mr. Chairman, I yield back, but I would like to first place into the record 2 articles. One from Vox, Why Obama's Former Ethics Czar is Highly Critical of Hunter Biden's Lucrative Art Sales, and the second from the New York Post, Art Gallery Repping Hunter Biden Received $500,000 Federal COVID Loan Records Show.
Without objection. Gentleman yields back.
I yield back, yes.
Hi, when Brian Kill.
Wow. I did not know that the art gallery got $500,000 in money. That's kind of interesting. Why does an art gallery need $500,000 in COVID relief funds?
Don't know.
That's yeah, very interesting. I don't think I can grab stuff from here, Eric. I can't. But people can go look at it. I can't grab. Why is it way over there? Why is it like this? There we go. We'll put it out there for you. All right. That's very interesting. Very interesting. Well, we watched it. We don't got to read it now, right? Would you buy his artwork for $5, Drunk Uncle?
For $5?
Yeah. You were walking down the street. You saw that artwork for $5. Would you buy it?
Did I know that Biden painted it?
No.
Oh, well, probably not. But if I knew he painted it, then yeah, I probably would buy it, and I'd wipe my ass with it.
Right? Okay. All right.
Then I'd sprinkle a little bit of crack cocaine on it and fold it up and put it in an envelope and send it to him. And I'm like, hey, I left something on your painting. And so that way he could sniff my ass.
Oh my God, man, I'm tired. Sorry. White House press corps member pleads for Biden to take more questions. I wanted to ask Ducey. I bet you it's Ducey, huh? What do you think? You think it's Peter Ducey? A member of the White House press corps called for President Biden to take some more questions, as the White House claimed he takes questions all the time. Oh, it's Jen Psaki's replacement. White House reporter Brian Karem, who became known during the Trump administration for his aggressive style when asking questions, asked to have the same opportunity with Biden.
First, let me just say I'll add my voice to, I'm sure there have been dozens, who would humbly request that the President of the United States not only do a town hall, but show up either in this room or in the East Room to appear before the full press for a robust round of questions that will no doubt benefit the American public.
But Brian, he takes questions all the time.
I hear you. I'm just adding my request to that.
Martha's here. She tracks that, and he's
had a chance to ask him.
I get it. But this is a large White House press corps. But he does take questions.
Doesn't mean he answers them.
Yeah, right. just have Donnie pee on the artwork? He would. Donnie likes peeing on stuff, so he probably would. Oh my gosh. Let's
They
see.
hadn't had a press conference in like 90 days or something like that. Something around those lines.
I
It's been a
wipe my
while since
own butt.
I've done a full fledged like press conference.
I wipe my own butt. Yeah, but if you didn't know, Josephine, if you didn't know, would you buy it? No. I don't think he said he's had a press conference and he did that whole I wipe my own butt thing, right? At least that long. Sleepy Joe. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he does take questions. What kind of ice cream you got, Mr. President? Double chocolate chip. Ooh.
Double chocolate
wins
chip.
on a
What's
list of
that?
former D.C. homicide detective. But
Huh?
What's double chocolate chip?
The ice cream that you
No, I
didn't
know.
see that
No, but
thing that he had?
what is it? Is it like chocolate chip ice cream?
I don't fucking know.
How do you have double chocolate chips in there?
I don't know.
That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking. So let's see.
I'm just straight up vanilla guy. Maybe a little
Um,
caramel drizzle.
See, now when I go to Baskin Robbins, you got to get the peanut butter chocolate and the mint chip ice cream. That's what I get every time, with caramel or fudge on top, mostly fudge, whipped cream, and a cherry. No nuts, because I don't like nuts. You think it was chocolate chip? Okay. Speaking of Lori Lightfoot, somebody was asking. I wasn't gonna answer that question. Who would you like to? Who would you, if you had a choice, Lori Lightfoot or Maxine Waters? Neither. But here you go. Chicago Police Union boss on vaccine mandate. Welcome to day 3 of the Hunger Games. Have you ever watched the Hunger Games?
Yeah.
Okay, you got. So then you can explain this to me because I don't know what the Hunger Games is. I don't know what it's about. So then you can explain to me what they're talking about here.
Okay. Well,
not the whole thing. Just explain to me like how what is
the premise. The premise.
Yeah.
So they've moved into this era where everything is like set up into what they call these districts. I guess you could call them countries, states, or whatever. But anyway, there is a total. There, you step out of line, they just fucking kill you on sight. Like these robot looking. I mean, they're people, but they look like almost robots. Anyway, they have this thing once a year where they call it the Hunger Games, and 2 people out of each district are drafted to go to the Hunger Games, and you're left in there to fend for yourself, and whoever is the last 2 people living get to go home, and that's about it. You're fighting for your life.
Now, is this a movie or just a show?
No, it's a movie. I think there's 3 movies. There might be 4, but I'm pretty sure there's at least 3.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute.
If this is a decent movie.
Is it? Hold on. If this is true, Alec Baldwin may have shot somebody with a prop gun and killed him.
Yeah, it probably was a book first.
Oh shit! It is all. It's all over the news. Look. Alec Baldwin fired pop gun that killed cinematographer Hauna Hutchins.
Prop gun. Oh, fucking another Brandon Lee. That's why somebody said Brandon.
All right, he fired a prop gun on a set in New Mexico on Thursday, accidentally killing cinematographer Hauna, I guess that's how you say her name, Hutchins. I'm guessing it's a woman, and wounded director Joel Souza. The incident occurred on set of Rust, an independent feature that was filming at the Bonanza Creek Ranch. Hutchins, 42, was transported by helicopter to University of and where she died. Souza, 48, was taken to ambulance to St. Vincent. The sheriff office said in a statement that Hutchins and Souza were shot when a prop firearm was discharged by Alec Baldwin, 68, producer and actor. No one was arrested for the incident and no charges have been filed. I wonder what kind of dirt this girl had on him. Yeah, he's a liberal. Alec Baldwin is a big time liberal. Big time liberal. If you ever watched, I watched this show when Hollywood Squares. No, not Hollywood Squares. He had some. What show was he on? Where they get it was,
30 Rock?
no. Well, no, it was a game show. It was the match game. Yeah, the match game. I think it was right. Now you're supposed to have blanks in these, but blanks do shoot something out. So if you're close enough, you could kill somebody with a blank because they still have to shoot something out. It's not just there, but it's supposed to be something really. What is it? Let's look it up. Um, Blank. Um, gunshot. Blank gun ammo types. So let's see what they are. Blank ammunition. Let's see if this says what it is, or this is just them selling it. Blanks are primarily used for self-defense, shooting fireworks, or to start races. We offer blanks from these world-renowned manufacturers. Okay, I don't know. Yeah, how did he shoot two people? Right. Let's see. What are blank? How about this?
Killed, that almost seems like somebody snuck in a real bullet. I can see somebody maybe getting injured, but a blank, and this was like a producer or something like that. Like,
Okay.
you figure the only way you could actually die from a blank, if it did put off something, is almost like point blank range.
Well, here it says blank cartridges are frequently contain a paper, wood, or plastic plug called a wad, which seals the powder in the case. The wad can cause severe penetrating wounds at close range and bruising at minimum ranges. So there you go. I knew there had to be something in there to be a blank, right? Because something's got to hold the energy in to make the bang go. So Hauna was a hottie, was she? Hauna Hudgens. Let's see what she looks like.
I got in a new juice line that looks like bullets.
Really?
Yeah, it's called Riot Squad. The big bottles, I think they look like 50 cal.
Yeah, but you can definitely tell she was a liberal. She was definitely a liberal. Oh well.
Hey, Mrs. Nice Guy, I see what you did there.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna say it. All right. So there. Let's see. The Chicago police union's first. So he said that 10 minutes into the fraternal order, the police vice president. So the police are not happy. Or let's see.
All right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to day 3 of the Hunger Games, where we find out who the city is going to offer up as tribute. And I just wanted to say a few things about all of this and remind everybody that what this whole issue is. Number one, okay, there's a reason why we have a collective bargaining agreement. It's to keep the city and the department from forcing new conditions of employment on members, new discipline on members, without coming to the table and bargaining with the union. They failed to do that at every step of the way in this process. From the beginning, it was always, a tyrannical order. It's this or else. Well, I've said it in the past, and I've said it at a few meetings. I'm choosing the or else. Because until they come to the table and actually bargain with us, that's the only option I have.
So if you know what he's talking about, they put a mandate to where you have to get vaccinated to work for the police department. And
Chicago, right?
Yeah, in Chicago. And the union, the Chicago Police Officers Union, is not having it. They are pissed. They're like, forget this. You're not going to go and tell us we've got to get the vaccine. They're just livid about it. And I think a whole bunch of their officers are not coming to work now because of it. or getting laid off or fired or put on furlough or something, which is bullshit. You know, I mean, it's a job, yeah, but
Like, aren't they in enough danger already being cops in Chicago? I
right?
mean, gee.
Well, and here's another way to think of it, right? So, you know, you say, oh man, I could never, my wife would never be a stripper or a prostitute or whatever, right? But now, if you met your wife while she worked at a strip club, like I would never want to have my wife be a stripper, right? But if I met my wife at the strip club while she was stripping, I really couldn't go to her and then say, "Hey, you know what? You got to quit your fucking job. I don't want you to be a stripper." Because
Yeah.
that you married a stripper. That's kind of what they're doing here. They're like, "Oh, we're gonna make, we're gonna change the rules here." You know, that's just the way I see it. I don't think they should be able to do that to these officers. Um, I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Anyways,
Don't
so
really see where you're going with that, but
you
I
don't.
think I know.
I'm probably way off. I don't know. I'm just trying to say that look. Yes, I mean they're officers. You know they're ready. They have an agreement. This is the deal that they have, right? And that's what they're trying to say. So that and now they're trying to come in and say, well, yeah, this deal says this, but guess what? We're gonna add something to your deal. You have to be vaccinated in order to come into work.
Yeah.
That's how I'm kind of trying to say it. That's like going to your wife who you met as a stripper and saying, you know what, I'm gonna leave or we're gonna break up unless you quit stripping. Does that make sense? Maybe I'm not making sense. I don't know. I'm tired. It's been a long day.
Hey, some strippers do show up as cops, though.
Yeah, they do, right? The fun ones. The fun ones. Anyway, let's move on. DJ Hooker. Antifa protesters disrupt a Texas college campus pro-life prayer vigil, screaming, "Fuck your God." I see this all the time. I've seen this all
Adios,
the time.
sleep well.
Good night, Cantone. So Antifa protesters disrupted a pro-life candlelight prayer vigil Monday night on the campus of the University of North Texas in Denton. Denton's a little bit north of Dallas. The protesters, who reportedly numbered in the hundreds, chatted blasphemous slogans and attempted to drown out the small group of students gathering to demonstrate against abortion, as seen in the video. Where's the video? Where's the video? Where are it? That's not a video. Where's the video? Maybe it's
Well,
on.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
we gotta watch the
say
commercial. Maybe.
somebody that in a weird place with religion and the ups and downs where I've been. I never wanted anybody to force their religion on me, but I do not agree with that. You're basically forcing your shit on them.
Right?
Fucking
What's up,
keep it
K
to your
Scott?
goddamn self.
How you doing, K? Yeah, exactly. All right, let's watch this bad boy.
This is a public campus.
Hold on. She just said, "Oh my God."
This is a public campus. We are welcome here. You are fascist by not allowing other ideas on campus. What are you saying? I can't hear what you're saying. Sorry. What are you saying? I'll send these to you like over the screen. Yeah, those look decent.
Did you hear what that one girl said? She said, "Hold on." Yeah, she's all, "I love sacrificing children. I fucked your mom last night." Oh my gosh, these people are fucking crazy, right? And they call us the crazy ones. Ooh, the
Now,
moon.
I might shock some people, I might piss some people off, but you got to remember, I'm not where like I used to be. I'm not where I used to be. But let's say if these stupid fucking people were run into somebody like me that used to, I was not a Satanist, but I did follow their ideologies. And one of the things that they do that I still kind of agree with is they do not turn the other cheek. And if you harm them or you disrespect them, you're within every whatever you need to do to make yourself feel even, you do it. They believe that we inherently are all animals and we can't deny our animal instinct. So this bitch is out there like, I fucked your mom and fuck you. Oh, what you just invited me to do whatever the hell I want to.
Well, now you also
But luckily they're talking to Christians that are level-headed people.
Christians are level-headed, but if you do take it a little bit too far, don't think that those Christians and Catholics aren't going to come around and whoop your fucking ass. Just put it that way.
And I still kind of I don't turn the other cheek. I mean, if you can make up for yourself, that's one thing, but don't think you're going to be able to just come spouting out and not expect something back. You know, eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. I'm gonna get mine.
That's what she said. All right, so you guys are gonna love this. You know,
Sorry if I offended anybody.
Don't, you're not offending nobody. That's your whatever you think. You know, you think that's you for you. But look at this. So, Afghan evacuee charged with rape in Montana, demanding a resettlement halt. So, an Afghan evacuee has been charged with the rape of a woman in Missoula, Montana, the state's governor said Thursday. And he called for the Biden administration to halt all refugee resettlements until assurances are made about the vetting process. Now, I know you can't vet these guys that well, but I mean, that's their religion, right? Isn't that a religion of theirs, or it's their just their way of life? Women are low on the totem pole, and they should do whatever a man says, right? Isn't that the Taliban stuff?
To put it lightly,
What's up,
yeah.
Jason? Right? Right? I mean,
you don't want to get stoned to death or fucking whipped in front of the whole town.
So should we be surprised that this is happening from the Afghan freaking refugees?
No, they don't know any different. They don't know any different.
But I mean, I thought the refugees are the people that didn't want this to be. They want to change those laws. So this is not a real Afghan refugee. This is just some Taliban person that faked being a refugee to come in here. Oh my
what did
gosh!
they do?
Hold on.
Rape a woman.
Freaking! I did not even catch that. Julius caught that. Oh my god, I missed it. When I said they're low on the totem pole, Julius is like, yeah, low on it. You get it? A little.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Julius. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and Eva's a little bit behind, I guess. She's talking about the Christians are well trained in firearms. Yeah, and don't piss off a Hispanic mom. She will whoop your fucking ass. So, anyways, but yeah, Joe Biden just, I mean, well, whoever's advising him to do this shit is just fucking him over even more. Even more.
As long as you keep bringing the kids in with the freshly shampooed hair, I'll do what you want. I gotta have my fix. Huh? Who said that?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
You said whoever's like paying Biden or
That's cool, Matt.
Brought in fresh kids for him to sniff. You know, freshly shampooed hair because he likes to sniff them.
Oh, I get it now. So let's see. Here's about Trump's Truth Social platform deal draws strong interest from investors. Former President Trump planned launch of a social media platform drew strong interest from investors on Thursday, causing shares of SPAC company Digital World Acquisition Corp to surge 357%. On the new,
Nah.
man, that sucks. So now they're at the $45. The stock closed at $45 per share on trading on Nasdaq. Trading on the shell company was halted multiple times throughout the day due to volatility. The former president said his social media platform would be publicly traded following a merger between the newly formed Trump Media Technology and the DWAC, dubbed Truth Social. The platform is set to debut a beta version in November and roll out nationwide during the first quarter 2022. I can't wait. I wonder what it's going to be like. You think it's going to be more like Twitter or more like Facebook? I wonder which way it's going to be. Which way is it going to go?
If I'm thinking of how over the top and to the extreme, I almost envision it like we're going to go back to like MySpace.
MySpace. Holy jeez, I don't want
Yeah,
to think about
totally,
MySpace.
totally customizing your page with your music and pictures and like all sorts of stuff going on, and it's like all
At Chevron, we're lowering the carbon emissions
I
intensity
gotcha.
of our operation.
I never really got that far into MySpace. I was on MySpace, but
I
I bet
hated to see MySpace fade out.
I bet you it's
Like
in gold.
Facebook was so boring to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. The only reason I went to Facebook is because my mom got me into some game called Farm Town or Farmville or something. Started playing that game, and that's when I got on Facebook and never went back.
Yeah. I remember when I was doing my, old job with the marketing, I think I was running one, two, four, no, four or no, five MySpace pages. Um, and I had the fucking algorithm down. I had this program to where I could send out mass invites because they would limit you to like only 50, but we had like 5,000 people on each thing, so I'd have to go in and blah 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 blah. But I had a program that would send to all of them, and then all of a sudden he was like, "So yeah, you got to start doing that on Facebook now." And I went to Facebook. I called him back. I was like, "I don't even know how to. I don't know what I'm looking at. What the hell is this? It just looks like a message board, like an old forum or something." He's like, "Well, whatever. You got to figure it out." I was like, "God damn it,
dude!" People actually still. I mean, MySpace is still around.
Yeah, it's mostly for musicians now, from what I hear.
Let's see if it shows my page. Let's see what my page looks like. I haven't been on here so long. Let's go to edit images. Profile image. Edit image. Cover image. Let's close all this stuff out. Your profile image. No, I don't want to do that. Let's go to photos. It doesn't even show all my photos. That was Lola. She was one of my first chinchillas. See, now you see the tattoo on my arm? That's where the picture came from. He did a pretty good job, don't you think?
Yeah.
I think he did a pretty good job. This was me at WWE, WWE with my boss's daughter.
Damn, I ought to try to go back into my MySpace because that's where all my
It was me and the San Francisco 49er cheerleaders.
that was my heyday. Who knows what kind of cool pictures I've got back then.
Look at this. I wasn't in the politics back then, but I just thought it was funny. Would somebody please give Bush a blowjob so we can impeach him? Dude, like all my pictures are gone. I wonder why. Let's see connections. What are connections? Is that like the people you know? Evgeny Nabokov. Dude, it's weird how this stuff goes. Let's see. Faye Carmona. I worked with her on the radio station at Wild 94.9. Evgeny Nabokov. You guys don't know who that is. He was like one of the best goalies the Sharks ever had. Oh, you see this girl Jennifer Sebastian? You know how I met her? I was at I was at some place at the San Jose Mall at Eastridge Mall, and it was said put down your email address, and so I took her email address and said, "Hey, my name's Eddie," blah blah blah, and then she fucking wrote back. It was funny. That's my friend Sean. Sean's got a nice house now. Mike Matisow, he's a poker player. I wonder if any of these people are still around. Gina Carano, look, I had Gina Carano back then. Who else do I got in here? Shay Johnson. Oh shit, hold on, I gotta look at this. Let's see if my ex-wife, is she still on let's see if she's still on MySpace. Her photos aren't showing up either. That's my old Honda Civic. I used to have a badass Honda Civic. Why does she have a picture of my car on her fucking Facebook profile or whatever profile? Let's see if there's any pictures of me in here. That's when we went to Hoover. Damn. All of her pictures are gone too. Oh, I see a picture. Oh, good, it's not coming through. You can see my hat right there. Let's see. We should have gone to Hoover Dam, bro. This is us at the Linkin Park concert. She used to do fencing. Oh, there's my old three-legged pit bull that she took. Fucking bitch. It was her pit bull though to begin with. Dang, she got tons of fucking pictures on there. We went there. This was inside the Bellagio. You know where they had all the live flower shit? They do the same stuff every year.
Oh, the thing I thought we were walking into, what did I think it was? Like Alice in Wonderland. I remember
Right?
walking in, it was Alice in Wonderland or something.
Yeah. Dude, I want to see if there's an old oh, there's a picture of me. Damn, I used to be skinny. Let's see. There's gotta be another picture of me on here. See, I'm a narcissist. I want to see a picture of me. Oh well. Who else do we? Whoa. I know. Who do I don't know half of these people. I should just hit up some people on Natasha Yee. She was on what show? What the hell was that show? I don't know. Price is Right. There we go. All right, so guess what, guys? We're gonna show you a travel hack. It says this travel hack reveals how to get a whole row to yourself on flights. Drunk Uncle's like, why couldn't you have showed this the other day before I flew? It says there are a few travel hacks floating around TikTok that can be helpful if you're flying in a pair and don't want a stranger sitting in your row. Oh, you got to be in a pair. Let's see. First, recommends traveling pairs book their seats apart from each other in an empty row, with one person booked for a window seat and the other person booked for an aisle seat. Reasons that a stranger will likely look elsewhere to avoid the dreaded middle seat. Yeah, but when flights are booked, it doesn't matter. Even if they do book the middle seat, you can ask them if they want the aisle or the window, and it works out for everybody. Okay. You can increase your chance of getting an entire row, though, by booking seats near the back of the plane or opting for row 13, as lots of people think it's unlucky. That's interesting.
Julius said that was a joke. I actually told a Mitch Hedberg joke today at work.
Really?
Oh, do you want to hear the joke?
Sure, go for it. Tell us. See if we get
All
it.
right. Let's see if I can do it. This is a little bit of a, it's not exactly a one-liner, but let's see how it goes. It's like, he's like, man, I got to do it and try to do it in the Mitch Hedberg joke. Oh man, I hang around a lot of people, but all they do is talk nonstop. I can't get a word in edgewise. So when I do get a word, I say, hey man, you want some taffy? Most people don't get that joke, but if you think about it, you'll get it. And then he was like, but since I'm around people all the time, I don't need a phone. If somebody wants to get a hold of me, they say, hey, Mitch. And I turn my head to the left or the right and I say, what? So I just hang around all the people all I know all the time. But if I did have a cell phone, I want a real easy number. Something like 222-222-222. And they say, "Hey, Mitch, how can I get a hold of you?" And I say, "Just press 2 for a while." Mitch Hedberg is I'm butchering it, but with not giving his delivery. They're really like simple, like stoner jokes. Like Bree said, people talk nonstop all the time, and when I get a chance to say something, I say something like, "Hey man, you want some taffy?" So what happens? You put a piece of taffy in your mouth. What happens?
You gotta chew and chew and chew and chew and chew.
Yeah, so it shuts you the fuck up.
Ah, I got it. I get it now.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, I'm sorry. Oh, I forgot to tell Kim Tone she should wait around because there's a new gas station encounters. Jason Craig is like he didn't get it either. That's all right. Not all of us gonna get it. Let's watch gas station
You
encounters.
have to listen to Mitch deliver it. It's all about the delivery with Mitch. It's all about the delivery. I think he's if he would have had a little bit more time and didn't get so fucked up, you know, he would have. I think he would have surpassed Dave Chappelle. Honestly, he's my favorite comedian of all times, hands down.
Okay. Well, let's watch this gas station encounters because they got a new one. Actually, yesterday was new.
2021. It was a warm autumn Friday night. And as you can see, it's clearly not blue jean weather yet. She's gonna look up at the counter.
She got
and flip her hair. But nobody's there to see it.
They're gonna steal?
She's gotta make sure that the plan is still in motion. And it is. She's walking around. She's walking up and down all the aisles on the prowl for a while. But she can't find what she's looking.
And she's too skinny. How's she gonna get away with stealing shit? Look how skinny she is. Her clothes aren't that loose on her.
So I guess she'll just keep on looking more. So she's gonna keep on wandering around the store, swinging her little keychain. Does she want a bottle of wine? We're
Is she
about
old
to
enough
find
for
out.
a bottle of wine? She's like 16.
This is weird because he's actually kind of talking like Mitch Hedberg.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, she got a Mike's Hard Lemonade. Oh, right down the pants. Yeah, she gotta be like 16. Oh, she gave it away with a smile. Oh, and I gotta stand like this now.
What type of pizza do you like?
Pepperoni.
Pepperoni? Yeah. If you like
Supreme normally.
do you like a bigger crust or thinner?
Thin.
Thin? Okay. So if you like, our brick ovens are probably my favorite.
She's gonna bring up pineapple.
Like debating on pizzas, those are really good. And then if you had like chicken tenders, like
yeah,
that's my favorite thing. Like I'm there all the time, and I'll still get them.
So is the scam? Are they trying to flirt with the guy so they won't notice that they're stealing shit? Is that the scam?
Have a nice day.
You do the same. Thank you.
You like sausage pizza? I like sausage pizza. You like a
How is that not falling out of her pants?
that monkey grab.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you get bamboozled by the decoy method. She gone.
You know this thief. Let her know that she needs to turn herself into the local authorities so we can properly have her charged with theft for stealing a Mike's Hard Lemonade.
I know, right? You don't want to. My Matt says that drink is a loss at that point. Of course it is. Who wants to drink? You know, they can't resell that once it goes down their pants. It's a lost cause. I don't think I have anything on. I have one more thing, and then we'll see. I don't think we have anything on Fauci, drunk. So we'll have to let me see if this is on Fauci or not, and then we'll.
Parents
Parents at a North
Oh no.
Carolina high school football game were stunned
Watch
when
this,
they saw
guys.
that huge banner implying a Catholic school was privileged and populated with rich white families. Butler High School cheerleaders holding the sign that read, "Sniff, sniff, you smell that? Privilege," before the start of their game against Charlotte Catholic High School. But parents, including our next guest, say the sign couldn't be further from the truth. Melissa Swanson joins us now to discuss. Good morning.
Dude, I went to Catholic school, right? And like my mom like couldn't even afford to buy me the Catholic school clothes. Like you had to wear like a burgundy sweater. My mom knitted me the fucking sweater because she couldn't afford to buy the goddamn sweater. So there's no such thing as white privilege when it comes to Catholic school. My mom worked her ass off on 3 jobs to send me to Catholic school.
Well,
Just
see,
saying.
I was thinking something else. Sniff, sniff. Do you smell that? Joe Biden's a Catholic.
No, I don't think they're going that way with it. But let's hear what they have
Well,
to say.
I know, but I'm just like, ha, you don't see what you done. You just kind of fucked yourself, dummies.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Look at what Andy in Colorado says. Look, it's not an accident that privilege is spelled in white letters.
Yeah.
I didn't even recognize that part. Oh shit! Thank you for bringing that up,
Melissa.
And this
Good
is
morning.
in your hood, North Carolina.
Good morning. I know you were at that game. Tell us what happened.
Yeah, so the Butler High School cheerleaders were holding a sign that said, "Sniff, sniff, smell that privilege," and privilege was written in white. I know a lot of parents didn't catch on really quickly what the privilege meant, that it was written in white, but just based on my own son and what I deal with on a daily basis and what I try to teach him, I picked up on white privilege right away.
Wow.
And you felt like it was racist, right?
I hate to use that word, but yes, it was definitely geared towards the white, rich, privileged folks that they think are the only people at the Catholic school.
And is that true?
Absolutely not. As mentioned, I have a biracial son. I am a single mom, and by no means would I call myself rich or privileged.
Did the school know about it? Because the football team ran through that sign.
Oh, the school had to know about it. Like I said, the cheerleaders were holding it out on the field, and that's the disappointing part of all of this, that the parents, the coaches, the school administration, they all allowed this to happen. And at what point is enough enough?
That's a cute little kid.
And when the adults are allowing this, that's where the problem lies.
The Charlotte-Mecklenburg School District sent a statement. They said squad members and adults responsible for oversight will face consequences. As a result of that banner display, Butler High School cheerleaders have sent an apology letter to counterparts at the Charlotte Catholic School. Soon there will be a meeting between the school's cheerleading squads to facilitate.
Anyways,
No
you guys
apologies.
get the gist.
No apologies, bitches. You just done it.
Right?
You can't apologize just because you got called out. You can't do that. It's a cop-out.
Wait a minute. So Josh L is trying to say it's mocking white privilege. That they're saying white privilege is garbage. I don't know.
So was the banner to the school that supposedly had the rich kids in it?
That's what I'm getting.
Or so if it was for the school, they may have been. And this is still this would be bad. This would be bad that they're kind of rubbing it in their face like, hey, motherfucker, you may beat us on the football field, but we're rich white boys.
No. They're saying it to the Catholic school. So
Gotcha,
it was the
gotcha.
it was the regular high school.
Thought, but if you put it on the other side, it seems like really, really bad. Like, we know we got white privilege and we're rubbing it in your face. You smell that? You smell what the Rock's cooking, bitch?
See, I see. Josh is saying it's mocking it. I don't know if I can see that side of it. I really don't. But I don't know. Like I said, once again, I'm tired. I could be wrong. It's been a long day. All right, so we got to look at this Fauci stuff. What did Fauci do today?
well, Fauci didn't do anything, but the what is it? What fucking agency does he work for? Well, they pretty much had to come out and say that they did fund the gain of function research, but
Oh,
the way that I'm gonna try to explain it the way Tim Pool explained it, and it's like, so you go to somebody and say, "Hey, do you install garage doors?" And they're like, "No," and they're like, you don't install garage doors?" And they're like, "No, what we do is we install a barrier in between a certain perimeter that you press a button and the door opens up and you're able to pull something in there and then press another button in and then closes behind it and it's attached to your house."
Mm-hmm.
But we don't install garage doors.
I gotcha.
That's what I got from it.
Well,
But
let's
they
see.
basically do admit they unknowingly were funding gain of function research, but ignorance is no excuse. Ignorance can never be an excuse.
No. All right. Well, let's watch it. Here, they show it. So.
Well, the walls are closing in on Dr. Fauci. A bombshell new report confirms something that we knew all along. He's a fraud who lied before Congress, though, about the funding of gain-of-function research. Senator Rand Paul had confronted him on multiple occasions, and you saw the video. What did Fauci do? Deny, deny, deny.
Senator Paul, with all due respect, you are entirely and completely incorrect that the NIH has not ever and does not now fund gain-of-function research in the Wuhan Institute
Do they fund
of
Dr.
Virology.
Barrett? Gain of function research was going on in that lab, and NIH funded it.
That is
you can't
not-
get away from it. It meets your definition, and you are obfuscating the truth.
Not obfuscating the truth. You are implying that what we
You
did
can't handle
was
the truth.
responsible for the deaths of individual. I totally resent that. And if anybody is lying here, Senator, it is you.
No, Dr. Fauci, it appears it is you. You are the liar here because now we have solid proof. In a newly released letter, the NIH admits that it funded gain-of-function research in Wuhan, claiming EcoHealth Alliance wasn't transparent about the work taking place. So they shifted the blame to EcoHealth Alliance. So Rand Paul was right. Dr. Fauci was lying. Kentucky Senator Rand Paul joins me now. Senator, thanks for jumping on the show with us tonight. Do you feel vindicated?
Absolutely. Well, yeah, but it's not really about me. It's ultimately about the safety of the country and the world. You know, if 5 million people died from a virus that came out of a lab, wouldn't we want to know? Wouldn't we want to try to prevent this from happening again? You know, they've experimented with other viruses that are much more deadly.
Right, Josh.
This virus has been very deadly, but it's got a 1% mortality. What if you had a virus that had a 15%? They're also experimenting with the MERS virus. This is a coronavirus from the early 2000s that had a 50% mortality. And here's what they say. They still to this day are trying to get around the truth. They say, well, it was unexpected that it gained function. Well, how do you know if it's unexpected or not? It's unknown. If you take a virus from a cave, you combine it with a virus that has a 50% mortality, it either is going to be more transmissible or less, but you don't know in advance whether it's going to be worse or better. So when it gains function, that is something that actually is expected. Some of these viruses are going to gain function, and then the possibility of leaking out, I think, is a horrific thing for mankind. But realize that Dr. Fauci's been steadfast in this. He said early on, even back to 2012, that should a scientist catch one of these diseases and spread it as a pandemic, that the collective accumulation of science would be worth the deaths of the people who die. And that's the question people need to ask him, but nobody on the left will ask him, was it worth 5 million people dying?
Do you think that moment, that clip that we played of that interaction, and you had numerous interactions with Dr. Fauci now with this information, do you think that was perjury? Was he lying to you under oath? Is there anything for you to do now? Is there any accountability, Senator?
It's not only me. Many, many scientists are coming forward who are experts in this area saying, yes, they've been funding gain of function. He's been parsing words. He's been sort of kind of going around the subject, and he never fully explains why it's not gain of function. But I think his explanation is this. oh, it was inadvertent. We didn't know they were going to gain function. Well, that's what a gain of function experiment is. You don't know when you combine two viruses if it'll be more deadly, but it might be. If you have half a brain, you know, if you combine
Wow.
two viruses, it sure might be more deadly. So he knew it was a gain of function experiment. He just didn't know the result to the experiment. But if that's the definition he's going to use, we still have all this craziness. You know, they do this in our country.
Right.
We need to try to make sure. So far, no Democrat has been willing to listen to this. I've been asking for an investigation for months. No bipartisan committee has brought this up or decided to tackle this. But, you know, we have scientists, Kevin Esvelt from MIT. He's one of the great technological discoverers of CRISPR and gene technology for disease. He's not a partisan. He wrote in the Washington Post a week ago that this is a civilization-ending kind of research, that this research could release something that could destroy civilization. That's coming from a scientist. That should scare us all.
You know,
Wow, that's crazy, guys. Well, that's good. That's coming out now. Event 201, huh? All right, let's look. I'm not gonna play it tonight or whatever because I am very tired, and it's already our time. Event 201, John Hopkins. Yeah, they call it they call it the N Cove, and our pandemic exercise. I'll have to look at this. Interesting. We're definitely gonna have to. You guys are gonna send me down some crazy thing that I'm gonna be going on. Google alerts. I just got a Google alert for my name. Let's see. 4 hours at the Capitol. Let's see. Oh, let's read the review. The Hollywood Reporter. Let's see what the Hollywood Reporter says about the review. It's only been 10 months since supporters of Donald Trump broke into the Capitol to protest in the 2020 election. But if you've forgotten, Jamie Roberts has a documentary for you. Yeah, whatever. It says in the temporal wormhole or its pandemic, like the January 6th attack on the Capitol by supporters of the eventually twice impeached 45th president of the United States feels like it was 20 years ago, and it also feels like it was yesterday. Same lines viewers of Jamie Roberts' new HBO documentary, 4 Hours at the Capitol, are likely either to think that the 88-minute film is arriving at exactly the right moment, as our visceral memories of the attempted insurrection might be fading. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Whatever societal need we might find, politicians and planners have made it their brand so accurately. Let's see. The conceit for it, which features Dan Reed as his producer. There are participants in the march, including self-described members of Proud Boys and Cowboys for Trump, but also self-described filmmakers and more professionally described journalists who sensed a story was unfolding the day as it followed. Where's my name? I know it said my name.
Control F.
That's right. We see footage filmed by Huffington Post reporter Igor Bobik or Proud Boy Eddie Block, and then we see Bobik and Block passing through other people's footage. Okay. Let's see. Oh, that's the only part where they use my name. Oh well. I don't know. Between opting not to fact check any of the protesters' motivations, so see, Hollywood is against this video because it showed the truth. They didn't go. This gives the impression of being a nonpartisan and an even-handed version of the story. And the insurrectionists who appear in the documentary are likely to feel themselves very well represented. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Stupid liberals. Anyways. I'm tired. You tired, drunk?
Yeah. I'm sure I'm going to wake myself up getting beat up in my game later.
Yeah. My eyes are getting tired. So I think we're gonna end it. It's after 9 o'clock here in California, but we'll be back tomorrow. Same bad channel, same bad time. You know. Yellow jacket sting.
Oh, I got a message that Nate Diaz only has one fight left on his contract, and wondering if Dana White might accept a fight with Nate and that one of them Paul brothers. And I really hope I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. I don't like the way any of those damn Jake and Logan Paul fights have went.
Hey, what about this? Diaz on Diaz.
That had never happened. Somebody asked him that one time, and the older brother said, "That's a stupid question to ask. Why would you ask that?"
I was just saying that would be a good fight. Brother on brother.
Oh, young. We seen what happened to older bro. I hate to talk badly about them Diaz brothers, but we know younger brother would go to town on him. But it'll never happen. It will never happen.
Right on, guys. All right. Well, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm freaking. I gotta feed the dogs first. Then I'm gonna go to bed. But I don't know. You got something to say, drunk uncle? Right on, guys. Well, thank you for being here. We really appreciate everybody here. And I'm gonna go to bed. So you guys have a good night. Stay safe, and we will see you tomorrow. Good night, all.